Thank you for the subscription, Ch.9.
Ooh, subscribe. Oh my god. Welcome in, Wolfers. Thank you. Thank you for that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. Very generous. I also deeply appreciate you and think you're a great streamer. And I was sad that I was not able to catch your stream this morning because work was actually making me do stuff. Makes me want to throw up my own mouth a little bit. Oh yeah, I guess I should have tabbed YouTube chat up too, huh? For like the 5% people do occasionally show up in YouTube chat. It's not completely barren. It's nowhere near as many people that, like comparatively speaking, show up in Twitch. But I should still pay attention to YouTube chat. I should. You finished your ball. That's cool. The one that you were working on for Christmas stuff. That's neat. I should probably turn on my VTuber stuff, huh? That's probably pretty important for being like a VTuber or whatever. Okay. How are we doing, VTuber? You doing good? Your mouth better move today, buddy. That's all I'm saying. I messed with the parameters and I did too much. I messed with the parameters and I did too much. I need to fix this. Let me fix it. Let me fix it before I go live, okay? It's like fucking putting my makeup on. I've already fucked it. Here, we'll do like 75% strength. How's that? Looks pretty alright. I guess. Maybe. How about a little bit? How about a little bit more? 90%. Now there's a curve. I don't want the curve. I don't respect the curve. How's that? Okay. Alright, I think that's as good as I'm gonna get it right now. What's my button? What button do I press in order to get this this going? Hello? You can't even see anything. There it is. You've also got audio. Welcome in, everybody. It is yet again a stream. It's yet again a stream. I think we're on stream number 347. If we're going by VODs, I think it's actually like 349 because my beautiful wife at the very beginning was like, yeah, let me give you like my geographical location and enough information to approximate my exact position on the earth. But it's like it's effectively 349, 347, something like that, somewhere in there. We're playing more Yakuza Like a Dragon, as you can see by the title and the game category and the fact that it's on your screen. There's also a fourth party member that is here that was not there before the last time that you checked in, if you were definitely watching last time, don't worry about her, okay? Don't even look at her. She's not looking at you. Don't concern yourself with her at all. All you have to do is just listen to my insanely good commentary, and yeah, just fucking sit there and take in dopamine, okay? This part of Japan's getting attacked or something, and we gotta go in there. We gotta stop it from happening. So let's do it. I did a lot of grinding. Chat. I'm not happy that I did as much grinding as I did.
This little guy.
Was not pleased with it.
Like pirate treasure.
This is how I got this party member that we're not going to talk about. I ran into a situation where I was just not able to progress at all unless I did grinding. The game is expecting you. Oh my god, you can't say that. Like the good grinding or bad? No, the bad grinding. Not like the sexy times grinding. Like the bad grinding. Like I'm playing the game and I'm watching numbers go up, but not in like a fun way. It was like a business management simulation, and you move things around. You move stats up and down, and then the money amount gets bigger. And I did that for like 3 hours. Like cumulatively 3 hours, and I earned so much money that I didn't have to worry about buying anything or buying any items ever again. I did not like it. I did not enjoy it. It was not a good time. Yeah, no way Bleach Japan could mobilize this many people with their usual tactics. Crazy to see this many Yakuza in one place, though. And they're all heading for Gomi Jewel? I don't think we could stop this if we tried. Exactly. When we're done here, the grain zones will be a barren wasteland. What were you hoping to accomplish by coming here? Not much. Shouldn't Oka Sawara be here to see this? Yeah, exactly. It is emotional damage. He's our director, so he's leading the march. And pretty soon, he's gonna shine the spotlight on the city's little counterfeiting problem. Thanks to us, the day that the Great Wall of Muscle finally collapses is here. I mean, I understood that I needed to do grinding. Like, I knew that the game wasn't gonna actually let me get away with just doing, like, basic fights all the way through. Most JRPGs expect you to do at least a little bit of side questing, and as Yakuza is known as a game that you're supposed to want to do side questing in, people rightly would think that I'm insane for brute forcing the main story like I have been. I get it. Like I get it. I'm not dumb, right? I know that it is a crisis of my own making for me to have to stare at frickin' a frickin' GIF or GIF, however you say it. I think the person that made GIFs says that it's supposed to be GIF, so you know, who am I to say that's not pronounced right? The JRPGs are bad about it. They certainly can be, yeah. And the Yakuza games have great side quests. I'm not doing them because I think that they're bad or know that they're bad. I know that they're good. I just wanted to do the main story. Like, they hit you with a crazy hook right from the start. It's not really spoilers. The game has been out for 5 years, so on and so forth. Where it's like your dad, your adopted dad, who you had a good relationship and went to jail for, shoots you, and then that's the hook, and you want to find out why your adopted dad shot you, right? At least I would. And so I just want to find that out. I don't want to do any side quests. I don't want to build up the town. I don't want to do what is probably like a town restoration minigame. In this specific video game, all I care about is understanding why my adopted dad shot me. And pretend like that was okay. GIF, PB, no, not peanut butter, no, not peanut butter, no, like GIFs, like the little animated cartoon pictures. It was just a prank. It wasn't just a prank. He was like, "I'm sorry, Kasuga," and then he owned him. He like alpha striked him with the tip of a bullet. Dad left for milk one day and then came back and shot me. Yeah, except I went to him and I was like, "Hey, why didn't you meet me outside the prison?" And then he freaking, you shot me in the sternum, I think, which is like where the chest is. Isn't like the sternum like the big bone that like connects your ribs together in the front? I don't know. I don't understand geology. It's not really my dig. It's not really my like area of expertise. You know what I'm saying? We'll never bow down to you, Chief. You're nothing but damn thugs. What a ballsy bunch of jokesters. It won't be very funny though when I'm through with you. Consider it my greeting for the E-Gene 3.
You have no place here.
But we grinded, dude. I have all the money that you could possibly want or need. I have basically like I'm invincible. I'm completely unkillable, essentially unkillable, effectively unkillable. Wow. Wow. That was insane. That was crazy good. That was a crazy good attack. I was not expecting that for some reason. These guys are bad. I gave them all great equipment. They all have they all now take like 75% less damage than they were before. Which is, you know, fucking sick. It's sick as hell. Yeah, hit him. Yeah, frick him up, dude. Frick him up, dude. Yeah, before this whole like upgrading spree went down, it was like it just, I took so much damage. It was crazy. I'm doing so much damage now. I have like unlimited MP and unlimited HP and all my items. It should now be a cakewalk. This guy has no idea. No idea what was gonna go down today, dude. Made baseless accusations against Adachi. Dead left from yeah, between the boobs. Sternum is in the center of the chest. Where the hell is the chest? Senbei chop. Hit him with the cracker. Yeah, then kick him. Kick him when he's down. I'll direct your eyeballs to the top of the chat screen. There's a poll there. In the poll, you're gonna find a Twitter/X, even though I'm just gonna call it Twitter forever until Musk-chan gets bored of it. That just indicates to me, what do you want to see next? Because we have a week, maybe like a week and like a Monday before this is over. I have a feeling like it's gonna ramp up pretty soon. But you have a few different choices. You've got Hollow Body, which is basically like Silent Hill 2, but it takes place in Britain or United Kingdom or however. Brady, what do we call it? Welcome in, Dutchy. The Shadows of Doubt is a great game. It is a great game. If that's the one that you want, definitely vote for it. I am not influencing the vote by saying this, even though that seems like it's what I'm going to be doing here. But Shadows of Doubt is not winning. So if you want it to win, you need to give it support like now, because it ain't doing so good. It's not doing so hot right now. So Hollow Body is basically Freddy Simulator. Yeah, it's like Unspeakable Horrors. The premise of Hollow Body is that you're like a bounty hunter or something, or like an information broker or something, and your sister, who is also in the same business as you, goes to some completely cordoned off like post-apocalyptic section of the United Kingdom that nobody goes to no mores. Because it's full of like indescribable horrors of every imagining, and you find you something hits your car, your flying car, and you go crashing down, and then the part of it is like finding your sister and then escaping. It looks genuinely cool. It's perfectly modeled after that whole PS1 era. Welcome in, Cliff. Good to see you, buddy. It's modeled after that OG era of like your Ring of Roses, if I remember the name of that correctly, your Haunting Grounds, your Resident Evil 2s, your Silent Hill 4s, that whole thing. Lurk also, is Bleach band guys suck. Nice job beating them up. Thank you, Virtue. I appreciate it. I'm sure that when I'm teabagging in the next group of them, I'm going to scream your name into their ears to make sure that they know who's boss, right? Let me tell you. They're not gonna enjoy. They're not going to enjoy Welcome, Ruffles. Good to see you. The protest is probably busting in by now. If not, it's only a matter of time. For those of you that have come in, you're going to see a party member that is not shown on screen, okay, right now. But I do have another party member. I did play a little bit technically off stream, okay? I don't do it often. In this case, I did an executive decision to do it so that I would have like unlimited money to buy like an infinite amount of like health items and MP items and to not worry about equipment ever again. Did I enjoy it? No. Do I regret doing it? Very slightly, but you know, it's offset by the fact that I never have to worry ever again about losing. Because I should never die. I have like 900,000 HP worth of items now. And like 600,000 MP worth of items. Oh, you're talking about the PS5 controller? I need to get one of those. I don't know what I was talking about. No, not that. We were talking about the games that are in the next game poll. So typically what I do... No, you stink. Welcome in, X-Ray Specs. Thank you for donating to the Zoomer stream. The Zoomer stream challenge. Welcome in, Little Miss Glitch. Good to see you. Everybody shout themselves out. But in the poll, there's Fields of Mystria, right? Everybody knows what Fields of Mystria is. It's like late 80s, early 90s anime pixel inspired Stardew Valley. I know that's a gross oversimplification, but that's the idea. Hollow Body, which is like a Silent Hill 2 / Haunting Grounds / Resident Evil 2 from the PS1 era type game that takes place in apocalyptic future science fiction Britain with like, it's like a horror game. We got some Black Mesa, which is a remastering of the Half-Life 1 that like an indie team did, and then it was officially sanctioned and approved by Valve themselves as being super good. And then there's Shadows of Doubt, which is like a voxel graphic, like science fiction it's sort of science fiction. I think it's like a stealth detective game. They're all great choices, and I don't envy anyone that has to like decide between 4 of them. Bleach Japan really is crawling all over the place. We're gonna get thrashed. It's so cute. What's next game? I saw Black Mesa was on the list. It is on the list, and I'll tell you, you know, I'll give you like little hints here and there about how the various games are doing. Black Mesa is doing okay. You know, because I just enjoy playing with the democratic process as if it was like my personal plaything, right? Fields of Mystria is currently winning, but there's still 6 days left. Bleach Japan's crawling all over the place. I'm ready. Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to send it. Nothing much, just finally getting home from a long day. Mooning! I love you, Franny. Fuck you, Franny. He's the best streamer next to Stoic. Fuck you, but Wolfers is superior. Wolfers is the best. Dude, I don't know what I would do with my mornings if Wolfers wasn't streaming. I'd have to actually, like, pay attention to my work. And that's horrible. I don't want that for me. You don't want that for me either. Little Miss Glitch is the coolest streamer. Little Miss Glitch has one of the most insanely nice looking, well-adjusted streamer setups that I've seen in a long time. If you saw the absolute jankification of my normal streaming setup, both at my in-laws and at my personal place, like I have 3 different monitors that are all from like different eras that are all different sizes that I've had to try to make like equally eye level with all sorts of like random BS that I have flying around, like coasters and planks of wood and shit. I've got like a little light that's supposed to like, you know, light up my face so it's easier for like the tracking to work properly. That's like a little like desk light that you're supposed to use for like looking inside computers and stuff. And I have like coffee filters like wrapped over it because it's too harshly bright without it. It's wild, dog. It's wild. If it could be like rigged, like what is the term? Like jury rigged together with like bits and pieces of scrap in order to approximate like professional equipment, I've done it. I've done it, man. It's all down like that. Wow. Oh man. Only if what's her face had like actual An actual attack that does AoE. That would be freaking sick, wouldn't it? That'd be awesome, dude. I would love that. I would love that if my mage character had like an AoE that they could use to freely clear dudes. That'd be really nice. I don't even need a rest anymore. I just have like infinite amounts of everything. Everything that I could want. Oh, yeah, not Nanba. I forget what... Damn, that did a lot of damage to me, dude. Yeah, it seems like getting, like, sliced with the ruler would hurt just as much as that looks. Wow, we're getting so much XP. Sick. I love being a distraction. Their setup is freaking awesome. It is. Wouldn't have been as nice to do if it wasn't a help for Jostle and Tony TM. Still. Just the fact that you bothered is big. Not everyone would bother.
Who gave you permission to start the party without me, you little shits?
Who is this?
Asshole! Quit swinging that thing around!
I thought I was a goner.
Kasuga, that's an Omi Alliance lieutenant.
Lieutenant?
Go.
Reiji Ishioda. Don't you remember him?
I don't think so.
Really? He was at that officers meeting in Kamurocho. The place where you were shot.
Oh my god, was he? Not that far, but different era monitors.
I've seen that main
OMG, this pizza.
I know you.
I had some freaking
remember. You're the guy the acting
K-Bassa
shot.
earlier in Kraft mac and
So what
cheese
if
and
I,
some brock, which is
surprised
shorthand
you're
for
alive.
broccoli.
Why are you here?
And that was pretty good. I enjoyed that.
You better grab some tissues before I tell
Then the
it.
night before, I had loaded potato fries with
Damn.
cheese and scallions
That's dramatic,
and
huh?
Do
and
Do you actually
jalapenos and
No, you dumbass.
and
Tell your stories in
bacon
hell.
bits. That was pretty good.
Time to go balls to the wall.
Got some peppermint mocha creamer coffee right next to me. Chat, everybody's allowed to take a sip. Or, you know, I could just like baby bird it into your mouths, I suppose. Some of you, statistically, at least one person in chat would be down for that. Who is it? Show yourself.
Listen, guys. One smack of that
Good.
wrecking ball and you're done.
Speaking of dinner, I'm gonna
So
make
whatever
something.
you do,
Can you
watch
make?
where it's
Is that you knocking on my door?
We still have to watch out for his little arm.
You
for
have
the
got to be
subscription,
kidding me.
Ashen One.
Thank you, little Miss Glitch, for the random act of extreme generosity. I really appreciate
Thank you
it.
for the subscription, Ashen
I really appreciate it. If you want me to play Fortnite with you, I absolutely will. I can't guarantee you that I'm gonna play it long term, but I will do it at least once. I can promise you that. And I would have suggested that to you, by the way, even if you did not like monetarily compensate me. I appreciate you. You don't have to. I mean, it would be good for me,
Thank you for the
right?
subscription.
When was the last time that I played it? Like the last time that I played Fortnite, to be honest with you, was like 8 years ago.
Good Hunter. Thank you for the subscription.
The Giga Swing, heavily damaged, lower the. Okay, that's just a bigger version of it. Fast Sack Slap. Is this gonna get rid of my money?
Thank you for the subscription.
158, 241. Does that actually use my money to do that? Okay, I can't do that. I can do that, apparently. Shield Blast. Heavily damage an enemy. The last time that I played Fortnite, I was playing with my boss while I was at GameStop, and I played 2 rounds of it. And I won the second time that I played it. Thank you for the hype train, by the way. I appreciate you so much. The only reason that I won was because I sat in a bush for, I kid you not, 3/4 of the entire round. I just sat in a bush. I didn't build. I killed maybe like one person that wasn't paying attention. They just hit the bush until the end, and then managed to pick off the last person that wasn't paying attention. Gophers is fun to play with. I play no build. I think that's what I would prefer, because I've seen I seen like the normal build mode, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the idea of seeing people like slap down like 50,000 random walls and floors and stuff like that, it just looks psychotic to me. I could damn dude, 1100 damage. I could barely parse what's happening like with all the other mechanics that are involved.
Sure you can beat me?
Come on now. You wanna go?
You're gonna get stuck.
I know it's a good game though. Like there is a reason that like 80 billion people play it and continue to play it, and I'm assuming it's not just because of Ariana Grande occasionally doing concerts in it. Dude, that is a psychotic amount of damage that he's doing.
Sorry now.
Crazy town, dude. Crazy. Just keep rolling kicking him, dude.
Okay. I got this.
The wrecking ball crane, no!
You're gonna be in a whirl.
Wow. That's wow, how scary. No, I just like playing it, no artist needed. 30,000 big ones added to the pile.
I feel the stats going up.
Nice. Oh, my bones, dude.
You, why can't you just
Oh,
stay in one
man.
fucking place?
Oh. Listen to that controller vibrate, chat.
Oh, what the hell? That thing still works?
Yeah, you hit it with an aluminum
This
bat.
piece of shit.
Why didn't it break?
Maybe I'll just give it some more juice.
It's not like a hot rod, right? It's a piece of construction equipment. Are you stupid? Just hop onto it like Mario. It can't be that hard, you know?
My condolences to the recently squished. It's
Plus
kind of
one.
a damn shame to have to flatten that woman, though. She was just my type.
Why are you so gross?
Huh? This damn thing's stuck.
Is Kasuga holding it? Oh no. Wow.
It's a close one. Let's get the
Congratulations everyone on getting the hype train emotes.
Why do you always
It's
attract
absolutely
weirdos?
deserved. I love every one of you as if you were individually all of my children.
Hey! What's happening over there?
And you know what? It's possible that you are my children.
Let's find out.
It's possible. You know? It just don't try to think about the implications too much. Wow, those are like actually good emotes. I'm surprised. And we hit our sub goal. That's pretty freaking sick. Very helpful. Every single dollar, as you know, goes back into feeding the channel. It always goes towards some improvement. Technical, hardware, software. He's not the only one. He's got three.
Yeah.
Three? Yeah, you've got Ishiota, the guy we just saw. New reaction image unlocked. He's always been kind of unpredictable. Controller has disconnected. Either reconnect your controller or reconnect a different controller. I feel like it can't be low on batteries. Where it is, even in Kansai, it was pretty reckless, and higher-ups had a tough time keeping him in line. I could see that. Ara, welcome in. Inishmik, good to see you. How are you doing today? Loose cannon or not, he's actually pretty on his game. When the Omi Alliance moved to Kamurocho, Ishiota was the guy on the front lines. Got it, and the two other lieutenants, you know one of them pretty well, Joe Sawashiro. I just want to talk to my dad. I just want to talk to my dad. Sawashiro has been Arakawa's right-hand man for a long time, so he was an easy pick for lieutenant. And the third guy is named Tendo. Like Nintendo? Coincidence? What's his deal? Just that he's actually a former boxer. I'd guess heavyweight, considering that he's built like a bull. That guy's legitimately scary looking. Why would a boxer give it up to become a Yakuza? No idea. Not like anyone's Yakuza from birth. Anyway, where is that Tendo is Arakawa's favorite among the Kansai crew? Huh, Ishiota, Sawashiro, and Tendo? Those three are the captain's lieutenants, and every one of them's bad news. I bet Arakawa-san's the only one who can keep them in line. Who is this? It's Jungi Han. I've been watching you from a higher vantage point. Finding a wrecking ball was impressive. So you're gonna creep us on now, or what? Oh yeah, I'm sorry you were not coming to help us. Zal from the new Mong seemed to think you were. We're only doing it for Namba, not you guys. But there's a massive crew of Omi blocking the way and know where we're getting through there. We'll see your earlier fight have come to a decision. What do you mean by that? We would like to present you with a gift. It's something very precious, in fact. I don't get it. What are you gonna give me? We would like your assistance, even if it comes at great cost to us. We hope this conveys our sincerity. Though I wouldn't say it has any real cash value. You're just talking in circles at this point, dude. I'd like you to head to the Yakiniku restaurant called Emioni's Vow as quickly as you can. I'll let the employees know that you're coming. Look, can you tell me what you're on about first? Iamoni means mother in Korean, goodbye. I don't get it, that freaking guy. What'd he say? He says he wants to give us a gift. It's a shame that the hot ones always seem to snap. I just wish he wouldn't wrap everything he wants to tell us in a goddamn riddle. A Yakiniku restaurant named Iomi's Vow, huh? Guess we'll have to go check it out. I guess we shall. Menu. Auto recovery. Not needed. I'm already replenished. To the restaurant next door. You know what? Frick your sign. You know what? Unfrick your suit. Shit. I didn't do it. God bless. They put a lot of work into these little spaces.
Hey, we actually ain't here for a meal.
Although you looking like a snack, lady.
Huh?
Looking like a snack. That's what you look like. Look at all that cake she's back there. I can't talk like that. That's not the type of person I'm trying to be. I'm better than that. Could she pop her teeth out and rock your world? Probably. Would my character be down for that? I don't know. I can't speak for them. This way.
Hmm?
What the Sigma? Do not tell a soul what you're about to see and hear. Is that clear? This passage to Goma Jules Underground Residential District. If you had a passage like this, why didn't you tell us sooner? But no, he'd wait after we fought a crane. This passage is a secret we have guarded with our lives. I mean, sure, but still, if anyone found out about this passage, it would reveal a fatal weakness for the Gomi Jewel. I hope you understand the significance of our sharing it with you. That means why Jungi Han called it a gift, I guess. Do you understand the weight now? Yeah, I'll make sure nobody finds out. I could hardly believe my ears when the call came in. It's behind this door. The secret of life. The secret Krabby Patty formula. If Jungi Han is giving you this, you must have great faith in your skills. Faith, huh? All we know is this road goes straight to hell. Well, I think it was a nice gesture. Notice how the fourth party member is never in these scenes? It's almost like it was, she was just kind of like shoehorned into it. I guess we gotta get pumped to go through here to save the Gumi Jewel. Then Zhao's gotta come through and spare Nanba. Man, what a heck of a day at the office. Well done, Kasuga-san, but I'm afraid time is of the essence. Why? Is it pretty bad? The barricade just fell. The Omi Alliance has begun their evasion of the Gomi Jewel.
Yo.
Thank you for lurking, Glitch. I appreciate it. Have a good one. Let me know if I could do anything. At any time for you whatsoever. At all. No restrictions. No restrictions at all. If it's something that I'm capable of doing, I'll do it. What happens if she does? That would be up to Ogikibo. I can't say for sure. Never saw you this tense. Guess it's pretty serious. I think he's cuter this way. Don't tease him after he stresses out us with the super secret passage. We're glad you did that. Are you? Just beware. I considered all the risks of doing so beforehand. If you betray us and try to run, you will all die by my hand. Oh no. Is this... This isn't part 2 of the underground... Okay, I was gonna say, it better not be part 2 of that underground dungeon area. That would have sucked.
Yes, sir, I see.
How is she supposed
Well,
to
if
walk
that's what
in
you really
heels
want.
on this floor? Are you kidding?
Then
Did they
we'll
not think about
comply.
this?
I know you don't have too many options right now.
It's a wireframe floor. Why would you walk on heels on this?
What did Ogikubo say?
Kasuga, will you lend us a hand? We only have about.
She'd
2
be breaking her
minutes before
ankles
the
every
Oni
2
arrive.
seconds.
That's
Am I the
not
only
enough
one that
time
thinks
to
about
burn
shit
all the
like
evidence
this?
of Counterfeiting.
Wait, you're going to burn it all?
Yes, Ogikubo ordered us to pull the plug. There will be no more fake currency made in Ijincho. None of us realized how
God.
serious the Omi Alliance was about destroying the Great Wall.
Oh my god.
That failure is on us. Shutting it down won't be enough. That would allow evidence of Ogikubo's involvement to survive.
Oh my
We need
god.
to burn it all. That's my decision. Junki-han, see that a healthy fire gets started.
I knew that edge eventually this was going to happen.
Entire surveillance system, as well as our home, the only safe haven for us in this world. Everyone living here depends on it.
I know. I'm aware of the consequences.
How are you gonna burn
Then please forgive
a
me for
concrete
questioning.
structure? I think that the only time that concrete burns is in RimWorld.
히바리온 모조리 다 가져와. 시간 없어.
Were they just standing there? Well, the instant transmission out.
You're really going to burn it all down to save Ogikubo? Even if it costs you everything?
I forget who Ogikubo is.
Ogikubo was the only one who ever gave a shit about us. He carved us out a home. It wasn't perfect, but we owe him so much. I'm doing
True and
this
base.
to pay back our debt to him. I wouldn't even call it a true sacrifice.
Most people would call it arson. And you want us to help you?
I'm sorry, are you a cop?
Not with the burning. I just need you to stall the Omi Alliance. Keep them here, at this spot. It won't be for long. We just need enough time to get
Yeah, then we're gonna
them.
trap them all inside
I don't know.
and have a bleached Japan flambe.
Please, we need you.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
성우이, please don't.
Oh, she did the super bow.
Enough already. Stand up straight.
She did the super bow. That's basically a cheat code.
To be honest, I never
I really
liked
need
you.
your help,
And I
dude.
hope you realize we don't owe Ogikubo shit.
We're gonna help you, but
But
not because we want
A
to,
woman
because
as
it's like the
proud as
right
her
thing to
doesn't
do
bow
by our
without a
friend.
hell of a good reason.
This is like the heart of the cards, okay?
She's
Like I
finally
don't
speaking
wanna
from the heart.
freaking do it,
This
but
is
like
as real as it gets.
if we don't
Do you
freaking get
understand?
Yuki some help,
I do
he's gonna
not.
get trapped in the Millennium Puzzle
You're
forever.
kind of dense when it comes to women. Not me. I'm good in that area.
And then he's gonna be
In case
stuck in there, and then
anybody was wondering.
So you'll help. You'll stall them?
Yep, we're doing this.
I mean, you did the super bow.
Asaka-san,
Yeah?
It'd be wild if we didn't.
thank you.
How are you walking on Wireframe 4? I don't get that. Is that possible? Explain yourself now. Here goes. I don't think there's anything in my item box. Yeah, there's nothing in my item box. Why do they even have an item box? I'm already ready. 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 I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Boss, fight me. I'm gonna do the same 4 attacks anyway.
Here they are. Hey, I recognize
Wait, you
most of
let them inside? Why did you leave them inside? Welcome in, Crucian. I hope you're having a great day. Why did you leave them inside? They're gonna burn the building down. Wasn't the plan to... Was the plan to...
You guys aren't dead?
to hold them off
Splattered
outside?
on a wrecking ball.
Nope. Lucky you. You get to fight us again.
What do you mean?
It's just
It's good to see you, Dark Star
crazy
Moon.
you're still alive.
Hi. Smashed 14 raids again
Think
tonight,
about
all 4 in 2 hours. That's pretty
First, you were
good.
shot by Captain Arakawa.
I know there's no shortage of
Isn't that
raids in
right?
14. It's
None
been
of
about
your
1,000 years
business.
since I last played, but I know what you're
By all
saying to me.
accounts, you should be
I can
dead.
translate.
Doesn't make sense.
What do you mean by all accounts?
I heard Arakawa had his own men dispose of your body. The next time I see him, I should ask him why you're still alive. Well, why you were alive.
Yeah, can I ask you why my adopted dad shot me?
Solari-san, the printer's in there. They're trying to burn the evidence.
Ishiura-san. Shit. No wonder there were hardly any Komijo guards. They were all busy barbecuing the place.
Ichiban, move! What are you doing? We're about to lose all the evidence.
Nobody's getting past me. Sorry, but I made a promise to Songhui.
Want to pause it for a second to fix my ad break timer, while also making sure that you're not hit with ads for like another 10 minutes. Don't you freaking point that at me, Dark Stormy Moon. You're gonna get spanking. I'm serious. I'm gonna put all my weight into it. Okay? You don't want that. I know that it might seem at first that is what in fact you want, but it ain't. Okay? Just trust me on that. Furry raised this expansion. Cat lady, bee lady, bomb guy, sorry, and horse lady. Stop pointing it at me.
Don't get in my way.
Oh no, do I have to fight Nanba?
Fucking creepy kid.
You're gonna make me fight Nanba?
Give it up already.
I'm gonna beat his ass. Are you kidding me? Don't do this, Nanba. Don't do it, Nanba. Stop. Oh my god. What do I want to do here? Oh my god, they brought out the base cannon for this. Nail scratch? I have to take care of Nanba. He's basically a mage. He's the mage of the group. I have to do it. I gotta do it to him. We'll do a Giga Swing. Wow. Wow, paralysis prongs. Yeah. He's getting bullied a little bit. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm gonna clean house with you. Thank God he's not doing any of his magic spells, man. Because that would be. Are you shooting with the gun?
Here we go.
That's allowed? What do you mean? Thank God I have about like 80 billion healing items. Just Giga Swing again. Just do it. Big swings, dude. Big swings. Big things, chat. Why does he just use, like, special attack gun all the time? This might kill the other guy. I'm not sure. I think the AoE on this is really small. Okay, it wasn't small enough. Nanba's down. I use magic spell gun on target face. Healing vibrations, yeah. Oh wait, no, that was Sayako. You just keep that in your pocket, do you? Sparkling cannon on him, I guess. Hose him down. Oh my god. We have a first aid kit, right? Sayako having to get revived like every other turn is not great for me, but it is a price I'm willing to pay. God, just so much damage. It's so gross. We'll do... This should kill this guy, right? Yeah. Oh my god. It does so much damage. It's almost like she's getting shot with a real gun. I could do without the music being so bassy, but it does grow on you after a bit. I forget when all music was more or less like bass boosted all the time. Why are you focusing on her so much, man? I think it was around the time that Transformers was out. Like the OG Transformers, I'm pretty sure. Just constant, never ending. What? Why are you mad, Franny? Welcome in, D-Bolt. D-Bolt, what's it like being such a gangster all the time? And whereupon you answering that question, can you also answer for me? Like, can you give me some tips, maybe? Can you give me some some general ideas of how you accomplish this feat every single day, seemingly flawlessly.
Look at me go.
Rank up, baby. Rank up, baby. Rank up a Rooney. Rank up a Rooney. Shout out D-Bolt, the bear who is about 80,000 times more talented than I am or probably will ever be at Dead by Daylight.
Fuckers.
D-Bolt the bear also has a YouTube channel where he does a lot of stuff that is focused on Dead by Daylight, like guides or matches, things like that. But I'm sure he does other stuff on there. But it is, to my understanding, pretty heavily focused on Dead by Daylight. So if you enjoy that even a little bit, the guy's just super nice. So it's just good to listen to him anyway. It's Franny B. I also need a shout out if he hasn't been shouted out already. He be like me, only he's British. So that means that he's like 1.15 times better than I am to listen to and look at. Plus he also has flesh, which is like real flesh that you can like grab onto and like do stuff with, which is like its own kind of novelty, you know? And like a sea of VTubers, he's like a real dude. Isn't that like, it's crazy. He's like a real guy with like, you know, kissable lips and like you just want to like you just want to step on his balls. I can't say that like super loud because my parents-in-laws are downstairs and even though I think that the illusion of me being normal is has long since passed, sometimes I still like to keep up the veil, as it were. I like the human touch. Yeah, me too, brother. Me too. Sometimes I forget I'm a VTuber. And then you'll look over and I'm like, who is that? Who's that guy? Why his mouth move when my mouth move? That's crazy. Step on my balls. Franny, let's do a little thought experiment, shall we? I invite you. I gesture you over to me, and I put a chair out.
All of this
And I also take out another chair, and I turn it around, so I'm sitting with like. I'm sitting with my arms on top of the back of the chair, and I'm sitting it the opposite way that you're normally supposed to sit in it. Let's do a thought experiment. So if you, thank you for lurking, Moon. If you met a like 11 out of 10,
Your life was on the line.
an 11 out of 10 lady,
Shut up!
If you ask me, Namba, you have very good
how many
friends.
things would you have to have in
Call them
common
friends?
for you to be
Yes.
okay with
And I
her
can help
or
you with your
him
problem.
being like, yeah,
You
by the
wanna
way,
know
I'm
where
like
your
super
brother is?
into crushing balls. I'm super into crushing balls and
He
like I
was
want to
very
do that to
close
you.
discovering the truth
And if
of
you
the
say
fake
no, I'm gonna
heroes
be
in
really
G show.
disappointed. Like what?
I knew that if he discovered that truth,
Like
I'd
where's
have
the
to
red
kill him.
line?
But I also knew
We
that
could have
killing
nothing in
him would be
common.
a terrible waste of his talent.
I'm down
So
for
I
it.
found a way
I'm down
to
for it
use
right
him.
now.
Where is he now?
I'm down for it right now. Right now, I'm ready.
He's residing among the outcasts of our residential district. He's not allowed to leave, of course.
No, but he's safe and well.
Really?
What the fuck? Why did you tell us? I know it would have been risky.
Oh, is this his
but
brother?
Still.
Far too risky. We couldn't tell you, and we especially couldn't tell Namba-san. He's been a prime target of the Ijin 3 ever since he found out about the counterfeiting.
Well, I do see what you mean.
I'm gonna
You want to
go out on a limb
realize
here, guys,
the
and be
only
like, hey,
reason
can we
we're
have this
telling you
conversation
now
outside?
is because your friends helped me by risking their lives. And they did that for you, not me. Just so you know.
So what do you say, Namba?
This emotional moment is brought to you by Ghost
I need to
Energy
see it
Drink,
for
Sour
myself.
Patch Kids, Red Berry.
Let's get the hell out of here then.
Franny, I don't think
Really
it's gonna
don't feel
happen.
like it
You
going to
getting
a crisp.
Welch's, the Welch's flavor
Let's go.
of the Ghost Energy drinks. I just don't think it's gonna go down. Every time they've checked for the Welch's, you can be mad all you want. I still tried. I don't think it's gonna go down, dude. I keep checking. Like, I have a freaking reminder on my phone that says, look for Franny's stupid, because I also want it. It's not just you, right? There is want on my end for it. But every time I check, it's out. And every time that it gets resupplied, it's like there's one left. And then by the time that I finish putting in my information, which it doesn't save, by the way, so I have to like, I don't know, speed run my keyboard. It's gone. You're just not meant to have it. So angry, the secrets come to light. They're out because he enjoys them and is drinking your wellness. Can you imagine how disgusting that would be? I mean, the behavior, I mean, if I was like secretly drinking them this whole time and I was like, yeah, I have no idea how you're gonna get these, bud. I don't see it happening. It's weird. Every time that I see that they're resupplied, all of a sudden, mysteriously, they just can't. It's probably scalpers or something, dude. I say in between sips of Welch's Ghost Energy drink. That crisp pop.
I can't allow that.
Oh,
this
man.
guy's the director of Bleach Japan. He led an Omi Alliance army into Ijincho. Thanks to him, the Great Wall of Muscle's about to come down.
Is that true?
That's true.
So do you really want to let him walk out of here? Think about it.
You gonna let him walk out of
Not
here?
really.
You gonna let him do that, huh? You gonna let it all go down like that, huh?
Just be gone by morning.
We got it. Thanks.
Who is this guy that I'm talking to right now? It was a conspiracy we all knew, and yeah, you exposed it. Cox Nerf gun behind D-Bolt's head.
Lucky it's a long time.
You just couldn't keep your mouth shut, could ya? Didn't have to be like this, D-Bolt. I liked ya. I still like ya. But I'm gonna have to take you down. Any last words before I riz you to death? Any last words? Yeah, you rizzalized too much. Now I gotta put you in the ground. You can't instant transmission counter Nerf gun me. What's wrong with you?
How's Namba?
You cheated.
He ran off to go see
Undo
his
what you
brother.
just did.
It's really cute how he wants to check on him.
Undo it. Control Z. I control
couldn't be
Z
happier
you.
for the
I
guy.
reverse Uno card you.
Same with me. I didn't think you'd make it, to tell you the truth.
You make it.
It's nice to hear some good news for once.
Yeah. Even if it means Nanba will probably be saying goodbye.
I have a
soon.
fourth party member that he pulled out of the
sense.
business management
He only came
minigame,
here
so
to
I
look
think
for
that we're
his
good.
bro. Not like he's got
She's
much
actually
reason
like,
to hang
in
with
some
us
ways,
anymore.
she's better than Nanba
Yeah.
was.
I realize.
Which I don't enjoy
In
saying.
the meantime, we need to get.
Nope, I
this
watch
guy
too much
talking.
anime, it'll not let this happen. Knows it's a transmission, you can't undo that. Oh yeah, well I activate Ultra Instinct.
Let's get started then.
I'm still not gonna forget, or I'm still not gonna forgive Dragon Ball Z for doing the thing where Goku learned the move, which like turned him red, like he got like a red aura, and they were like, you have to be really careful doing this special technique because it like halves your life force like in Death Note every time that you use it, but it makes you like super fast and
That's
powerful
how it has to be.
for like a minute, and then you just never do it again. I'm sure that they do it again. I'm not up to date on DBZ. Maybe they do it like 50 more times, but I never remember
How did
seeing
you
it
fall
again
in with
after
the
that. He
Alliance?
uses it like once, and then they're
I
like,
noticed when you
well,
tell him to jump, they
we
ask
can't have
how
Goku
high.
like having
Why
his
is
life
that?
force every 2 seconds. Kaioken? Yeah, they do it again in Super. See, yeah, I'm dumb as shit. I don't know any of this. Reverse Uno card? You can't do
Remember the
that?
rules for not answering
Well, I
your
pulled out my
question?
pants to confuse you all. There ain't
Let's
nothing
not
confusing
resort
about
to
that,
beating
Franny.
him just
It's
yet.
very straightforward.
Huh? But if we go easy on him,
You have a
he's just
microphone.
gonna-
It ain't
As
nothing
we speak,
I ain't
The
seen
Omi Alliance
before.
may well be looking for you.
How can he couldn't use it
But
with Super
it's
Saiyan
gonna
because he
take
died,
them
but with
some time.
God Key he learned how to use it.
How competent are they?
What the fuck did you just say to me?
Before we finish peeling off your fingernails.
You kiss your mother with that mouth? I kiss your mother with the mouth. With kiss your mother
Ask
with
him
that
what he
mouth.
thinks about forcing us
That's
to
not
burn down our
nice.
own
I
home.
shouldn't say that to my chat.
Huh. Personally,
Kinda-
I won't be
kinda
stopping at
fucking
just
weird
one
shit
of
you
my
just said to me.
Japanese enemies.
Got a wee what? This is actually a great
Get it?
touch. They have the texture of the duct tape over his
Now tell
mouth.
us how you're
They didn't
connected
have to
the
do
Omi
that.
Alliance. Why are
There's
you
lots
the
of
one
little
holding
itty
the
bitty
leash?
little itty bitty things that they do in this game that they could have easily just ignored.
Think you were. Who is then?
You know.
And they chose not to.
Rio Aoki.
Yes. You all know him?
Who doesn't know the governor? The real question is, what's his real name?
His name is Jimothy McJimface.
We've done our homework.
What?
And he likes making paper cranes. Many paper cranes.
Masato Arakawa.
How do you know that name?
Because he was like my brother.
A long time ago, I knew him as the young master. He knew me as Ichi. Back when the Arakawa family was still in the Tojo clan. So.
He was my brother. Welcome in, G-Diggle. Good to see you. How are you still, bro? I'm doing good. I'm also extremely caffeinated, which probably has something to do with it. It's Friday, so I don't have to I don't have to hold back at all. I don't have to hold back on my, I should probably, on the amount of caffeine that's like running rampant through my system at the moment. But like, I want to be awake at night. I want to be awake at night, and I can never do it on weekdays because I have to keep like a 9 to 5. It's ridiculous.
Was he going by Rio Aoki when you met?
I want to let my hair down, and I want to let the dogs out. You know what I mean?
Was he in a wheelchair?
No.
Kevin, up to this, baby. Let's go. Yeah. Not Welch's, not the Welch's energy drink that Franny wants, but you know, it's the same. He's gonna be happy with whatever he gets. All right. All right, get it twisted. It's not my fault that that apparently there's a Welch's ghost energy drink shortage. All right.
To get to know the guy better.
Kiss ass.
They're trying to Super Nintendo Classic the Welch's energy drinks, and I won't stand for it.
I didn't know he was that rich.
I put my dogs down on that one. I never played this one, but I played the 2 after this. So this is Yakuza Like a Dragon, which is like an offshoot from the main Yakuza series. There's probably there's probably cameos and references and stuff like that in this that I won't be able to recognize at all.
Facing power?
But this is a separate thing. Infinite Wealth is the sequel to this one. And then they're coming out with like a pirate one, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I'm probably not gonna play that one, not because I don't think that it's gonna be good. I know it's gonna be good, but because I have sequelitis. So what that means for me is that if I were to get into the mainline Yakuza games, like the action with like RPG element stuff in it, I would have to play it from like the beginning, which I don't know if it's Yakuza 0 or Yakuza Kiwami, I'm not sure. Rage Raymond. Hang on, I need to pause everybody's enjoyment of the video game. Give me a second. We come together today in joyous remembrance of the great ignored one, lore of the forgotten, the unanswered deep dwell of the simulspace, lost state of YouTube navigator, sacred host of the first question, the first of the restreamed, Raymond Whisper in the wind, shadow in the dark, Ray. Praise Raymond. Praise him. Praise. We say in prayer, I will face my pogs. I will prevent my pogs to pass into me and others by my emoji spam. When the pogs have settled, I will turn my emoji spam inward. When the pogs have gone, there will only be Raymond. Everybody loves Raymond. Praise Raymond. Praise. I am creasing. Is that Inuit throat singing? No, that is the I would show you if I wasn't gonna be DMCA'd. That's the starter car like throat singing for like preparation in the Dune movie part 1. I'll play it one more time. It's in part 1 of the Dune movie when like the Harkonnen were going to like planet Sardaukar or whatever. Don't at me. I don't know what the name of the planet is called. Where he was like, yes, I will super enjoy it if you were to lend me 500 of your finest warriors to go and you know, tickle the bums of those filthy Atreides on Dune. And then Sardaukar was like, say no more. And then he flipped a dude over and drained his blood to like, I don't know, to use this like paint to like paint their face. I don't really know what was happening in that scene. I'm gonna be honest. Something like that. I'm blushing now. Why am I blushing? You like that? You like it when I blush at you? But no, this is apparently as big as I can get. I can't get bigger. Testing. Oh wait, that's right. I don't have tongue action. I can't do that. Okay. That's enough of that. Back to the game. Back to the game.
You're well liked by the majority. You can get away with
Oh, I want to play Infinite Wealth. I know that Infinite Wealth is super good and it should be played. I don't know the chances of me playing it. Unless it's like a super on sale or
his power wasn't
it comes up in a poll.
So he decided.
I'm sure it's gonna come up at some point.
Of Tokyo.
This is by far next to Final Fantasy VII the longest game that I've played.
Does he?
Period. Full stop. Longest game I've ever played. It has a lot of talking in it, which is, you know, obvious because it's a JRPG. But it is scary for me to dedicate even like 40 to 45 hours of a video game, just because I like to keep like a fresh circulation, because I'm primarily self-branding as like a variety VTuber, right? Or variety tuber. So I want to keep like fresh meat like circulating through the channel as much as possible. And even though people have statistically liked liked this, right? And people's general attention spans in the year 2024 and the year of our Lord is generally low. So, like, people have to really, really, really want something in order for me to put it on here.
You sure you're not his servant? Take it from me.
It's killing me, dude. I love it. I'm not baiting you when I say this. Like, the Inuit throat singing, aka the starter card chant from the first Dune movie. There's a special version of it that plays when a hype train happens. I'm not baiting anybody to do it. I have no way of, like, sample triggering it with, like, going deep into the butthole of my Twitch settings, because I've linked the hype train specifically to this version, the special version of the starter card chant, because it's then going to get me to have 2 additional emote slots unlocked, because Twitch is like trying to make you dependent on all of its systems. And they're like, yeah, if you use one of our alerts, or if you use an alert from us and build it into your OBS or your stream setup in general, then we'll unlock 2 emote slots, and that's it. That's the only reason why I have it, because so far I've been able to average at least 1 hype train every 1 to 2 months or so, which is like super sick, and also means that I get to keep the emote slots. And I don't want to give Twitch any more control than I already have, because you've seen what they do with control, right? And Franny also gets exposed to what Twitch allows me to be like, or anyone to be like, if they have too much control. I knock on Franny's Twitch door constantly. I do like the drop in, like, hey, do you want to collaborate button? He still has not turned it off, so it's like partially self-inflicted at this point.
Yes.
The god of Deshwara needs you to suck some sand. You are every anime protagonist. It will. It's got some chunk on it. Eh? Did you play the newer Final Fantasy VIIs? I played some of the original. I did not play the Final Fantasy VII remake, even though I know that it's widely regarded to be good, except for a particular section in Final Fantasy VII remake, which is like in the jungle. And for any of you that are old enough or remember Final Fantasy XIV in its 1.0 days, it's like apparently there's some section. This is a wild comparison, okay? I don't know how I pulled this out of my brain, but apparently there is a jungle section in Final Fantasy VII remake that's like the 1.0 version of Gridania, with ramps and like verticality, but it's all like on one horizontal plane on the overworld map, so you can't really tell if up is actually going to take you up or down is going to take you down, and there's tunnels apparently all over the place.
Really?
That's just, it's
Sounds like a
psychotic.
waste of time
It's
and money.
crazy.
I thought so too at first.
The most common thing I heard about this
He knew
game is that it was
exactly
long
what
as
he was
hell.
doing.
It can be long as
He had
hell.
his
I'm
ear to
brute
the
forcing
ground.
the main
He
story,
knew what
and
society wanted.
it started punishing me, understandably, justifiably.
Eliminating
It started
corruption,
punishing me
creating
for
a
not
fair
doing any of the side
society.
quests
Words like that have a
because
lot
I
of
just started
appeal.
running into a situation where I didn't have money,
Thought it was naive, sure.
and everything was
But
getting
deep
too
down, it was
expensive, and I had
exactly
like
what they
barely any
wanted.
items at all because I
So
wasn't
people
doing
would
any of the
praise us
side
for our
quests,
morality.
which for a Yakuza
If
game
not
is like
practicality.
insane for anybody to say out loud because
Crazy, huh?
the side quests
A
for a
bunch
lot of
of
people in
youths
Yakuza
who
games
worked
are like
hard,
the main
shouting for the world
quests.
to do as they
They're like
said.
at least
But all the
like
attention
40% of the
made
reason
everything
why you play
accomplished.
Yakuza games is side quests.
I thought people only did that
So
shit
the
because it's
developers,
trendy.
you know, understandably,
Exactly my
again,
point.
would probably
We made
expect
it
me to
trendy,
do some side
and that
quests.
attracted people
I
who
didn't. I'm
wanted
just
to
trying to
see
do the main story.
Those types
But
are
even with me
everywhere.
rushing the
You can
main
hardly walk
story,
down the street without bumping into
it's
them.
like the
They
main
came to
story
us in
is like
droves.
35
The
to 40
organization
hours
grew
long.
Bigger and bigger. We even paid a bunch of women to join so we'd be gender balanced, and that attracted more people.
As they're starting soon, you can avoid them in their entirety by subscribing, which is free with Amazon Prime.
Passionate about the cause.
Ooh,
we
I feel
got
bad for anyone who
Conan.
tries to make full-time income from Twitch. I have to say Rebirth is good, much better than Remake IMO. As far as like the full-time income thing, it's been disproportionately
time,
affecting a lot of
but eventually we had members all
like
across
big
the
Tibby
country.
streamers, big
Gave us an
Tibby
unexpected
VTuber
bonus.
streamers.
What
The ones
Turns
because
out when
you know
attack
it's
gray
just like
zones,
there's
corrupt
somebody
local
in
politicians
Twitch
start
that
coming out
seems
of the
to
woodwork.
be cracking down on like how they
just
frame or how
can't
they
resist.
see
They're too addicted to money and
the
influence.
sexual
So a
the
bunch of
sexual
corruption was
restrictions
going on.
that they
It was
built
so easy to
into
grease their palms, or
it's
even
a
blackmail them.
it's a Twitch
so often
itself.
we would
They're just
stumble
like,
across info that would
you know,
completely
it's if you
ruin
have like
it if it went
18 inches
public.
of cleavage, that's naughty.
You call that a bonus?
If
It's
you have
a
18
bonus
inches
when
of
you can
cleavage on
make
your VTuber model, that's
politicians do
naughty. That's
whatever
going to be
you
a
want.
spanking.
Makes you even worse. Than
Some of
politicians.
it is. I'm
How many
gonna
members does
argue.
Japan have
Okay, I'm gonna devil's
If you count
advocate a
all
little bit.
permanent employees
At
at
least a
every
couple
branch,
of the
we're
instances
500
that I've
strong.
seen are
Wow.
warranted.
500
All right,
timelesses.
it's not. It's
then
not
there's the
okay for
100,000
for
people
Twitch
who
to
join us
basically
for
be used
munches.
as like an OnlyFans light,
100,000?
both in the VTuber sectors and
Here
in
you have
like
their
the
leader tied up and
basically the
pissed off.
entirety of like the hot tubs and
keep that in
bikinis
mind.
section. I'm not a prude. Okay, I'm not a Mennonite.
May I
I'm not
ask
I'm
you
not like
question
a
now,
religious
Yakuza-san?
fanatic. I'm not one of those people that believe that you
Shoot.
should only like even like
Why are
showing
you
like
here?
ankles like too
Aren't
much.
you XR a cop?
Okay, but there's
No.
but a lot
You
of
want
people
back
play
in the
really
family?
fast and
I
loose
could put a word in with the governor.
with like the what should be reasonable like minimum
Think
expectations.
about it. How do you benefit from helping the
For somebody who fucked around in the jungle area, I feel you.
Why not
Rebirth
leave
is good.
all
It's
this
just really
trouble
bloated. Same if they
behind
can
you?
mix the linearity of the first one and a
trouble's
bit
a
of the
good
open
word
world
for
from
it.
Rebirth. The third would be
So
the
why not
best.
let me go now?
100%. I like the way it looked and the
Maybe both our
direction it
lives
took, and I didn't think I'd complain about too
Look,
much
I don't want
content.
back in the family,
I said the same thing,
but I
especially
know
how they
how
dealt with
I
chapter
be
14,
aging
15. Diggle,
free.
diggle, diggle. Let her dash.
I
Just me in the back section. Damn, Stoic. When did you get so
In fact, when
broody?
all this
I'm
started,
not. Like
I didn't know a
it's
damn
fine.
thing about
I get it. I
Mabuchi or
understand.
your
Okay, like I don't get it twisted or do get it twisted.
Get the
I
picture now,
do
kiss
I
ass.
do like looking
We're
at
not
at
doing this
fatty
for
fatty
ourselves.
pieces of tissue. You know, I'm susceptible too. Does the philosophy that I've
We're
been
doing it
practicing
because
steadily for
someone
10
picked a
years
fight. And we're just making
incline
sure
me
justice
to
is
just
served.
completely force out any and all
Unfortunately
like
for you,
emotional or
you're the
psychological
guy who
dependence
picked
on
the
pieces of
fight.
fatty tissue? Yes, it does.
Hey, you're the
Do
one
I
who asked
still
the dumb
enjoy
question.
looking at it like in terms of like a caveman, like lizard brain kind of aspect? Yeah, I do. You said the naughties. So Bleach Japan was just a stepping stone to the governor's seat. I could have told you that like an hour ago. It is nice. It is nice. Make him talk. Make him talk. Yeah. Make him talk. Yeah. Did you know about the chimp brain, lizard brain thing? My friends have been preaching it recently. I don't know. If it is a thing,
Ready
like
to
a new
move on or
meme,
got
I'm not
some
familiar
last
with it. Feel free to clue me in.
You and the young master got Bleach Japan off the ground. What came next?
After he got it working on a national scale, he started phase 2. He sought out media attention constantly. Another brilliant move. Press
Guy's
flocked
so
from
smart.
all over to interview the charismatic young man behind Bleach Japan. He was front and center every day. He even went on some talk shows. It helped that he had a great smile.
I think it's back to
He was willing
psychology, but
flash it at
basically
the
lizard
camera.
brain is what we want with dopamine addiction, and chimp brain is primal.
Seriously? What does it matter if you look good on TV or not?
It matters a lot, even more than what you say. When it comes to popularity,
Does whatever
looks are
you just say to me
everything.
explain people's fascination with feet
Is this story
sometimes?
anywhere close to the present day yet?
Yes, actually. In 2010,
I think the first time that anybody said anything to me and made me aware that there were people like that was in like middle school or high school.
Sure, we all know he's still.
There was a girl that I was interested in,
Loyal dog.
but she was seeing somebody else, and then she was like, "Yeah, the only weird thing that
Come on.
that my boyfriend is into is that he likes my feet." And I remember feeling like this visceral, like, why reaction.
In a landslide. And 2 years ago, he ran for governor.
Was that a landslide too?
I still feel that way.
Call it that.
And Chip once says, "Fight, win." I'm just quitting in to be fair. What if both parts of my brains want you diggle? I don't get the feet thing from part of their touchies. You don't like the grippers? I'm not really. No.
Family dug up dirt on all his rivals. Truthfully,
Like I don't even get hands. I'm gonna be honest with you.
The election.
Like nobody should have hands. That's like my official position. Why do we? What I mean?
Just kept riding the wave.
I mean, why? Like, why do we even have hands? They're just like they're just so grabby and like spindly and stuff like that.
Of course, he only pulled that.
If I ever get elected president, my first
Did that happen around the same
executive
time as
order
this?
is that everybody widespread hand removal from everyone.
And people loved him even more when they saw
From
him wiping
everyone.
out the Yakuza.
No more. It is nubs everywhere. Everybody only.
Tojo just got replaced. by the
Everybody
Omi
has
Alliance.
nubs. I have declared.
That's true.
That's
Once
my dad.
The Tojo clan was gone, he opened the gates wide for the Omi. I imagine being made the acting captain of the Omi was a fitting
My dad.
reward.
Why didn't the people complain about the Omi coming in?
The Omi seizure of Kamurocho went down quietly. No mess, no fuss. Everyone just let the Omi slide peacefully onto the vacant throne.
Did they even notice what was going on?
I think they figured every town has its share of thugs. Tojo
I honestly
clan or
could find
not.
11 out of 10 hotties. If she's
As
like,
long
check my
as
feet, I'm
crime
like,
is low
why? Show me
overall,
that part of
they
you.
don't care if the thugs are Omi or just lone actors.
So Aoki's plan worked perfectly.
Yeah.
It's not just like the feet thing either. It's like what all typically like follows that.
The son is governor of Tokyo, and his
Like
dad
crushing
is the
eggs or
acting
like
captain of
or like
Japan's
nuts.
largest gang.
Like the
Pretty sweet
non-body
deal.
part. Understand? Like crushing
Wait, hold the
peanuts
phone.
and stuff.
Maybe
And like
society
sunflower
didn't
seeds
care
and
about the
whatnot.
Omi invasion. But I bet the
Like those,
police
like
did.
that's perfectly
You
good
really
food,
trying to
dude.
convince me the TPD stayed quiet
Where did
during
you
this
get
whole
off on
thing?
somebody being wasteful?
They did stay quiet, and trust me,
There's no need
they
for
had their
that.
Reasons.
Like what?
Well, in
How
the
much do you know
absence
what's
of
going
the
on with
Tojo
the story?
clan,
I mean, it's not
Howard
helping that I'm
attracted
talking
all
over
sorts
all of it, and I'm
non-Yakuza
cognizant of
gangs.
that.
They were two-bit
But
thugs going on little
essentially,
crime
the
sprees,
story
trying
up to
get
this
while the
point
getting
is
was good.
spoilers, I guess. Although
They
if
had
you
no
cared about
connection
spoilers,
to
you
each
probably
other,
wouldn't be watching
no
this, right?
patterns, so the police didn't know what
that
to do.
that
Soon,
there
the
was
crime
a
clearance rate in Kamurocho was taking a nosedive.
that they installed themselves in positions of power.
They knew if the Omi Alliance came in and took control, it would reduce
The
petty
adoptive
crimes.
dad
Plus, the
faction
governor would be able to liaise
like
between the police
kicked
and the
out,
Omi. It was a win-win.
like sold, like he sold his faction out
Ironic, isn't it?
in order to become like
The
an
cops
active
wiped out the
captain.
Yakuza only to
I don't
find
know
they needed
why
more
he
Yakuza.
shot
They
Kasuga.
weren't
I
finished
don't know
going
why
after
he did
criminals
that.
After all that, the commissioner's still taking Arakawa.
Spoilers. I don't know why he did that. At this moment, that's all I care about.
The Arakawa family is Aoki. So there's another three-way stalemate in Kamurocho. Only instead of the EG3, this one has the cops, the governor, and the Yakuza.
Yeah, the cops, the governor, and the Yakuza are all
What the hell kind of point are you trying to
are
make?
all angry.
Only
They're
they
angry
just
at each other.
stroll into Kamurocho. They had to have paid off
Yeah.
the police commissioner.
You don't
I
know
just
that
want
for
to
sure.
know why. I just
Don't
want to
play
know
dumb.
why.
If
I've
the police
meditated
did
so long to
nothing
unite my
when they
lizard and monkey
replaced
brains. I
Tojo
watched
clan,
Godzilla vs.
it's
King
because
Kong
someone
1,000
at the
times
top
to achieve
ordered
this.
them to.
I appreciate your
Koronuchi
dedication to the
ain't
craft.
The type of guy to give that order for no reason. There
Oh,
was something in it for him.
oh,
What proof do you have?
oh.
I'm asking you for the proof.
Actually,
You
you're
gotta
for
have
proof.
something.
God, tell me.
Well,
One theory for foot fetishes that sensor reaches the brain that govern the genitals and feet are close. There may be some cross-wiring of neural pathways in some people.
Loyal dog, aren't I?
I mean, that doesn't explain why.
Dachi-san, calm down.
Is that when I like Does that explain why, Xantos? When I do like Gucci goo like it into your neck, in your neck, you clutch your balls.
After Ijincho?
That's
like that's what he's doing.
Is that why? Is
his target isn't Ijincho itself. It's Yutaka Ogikubo.
Is that why? Because it's all connected.
Yes. He's the only cabinet member who's not totally
Is it?
cowed by Aoki.
It's all connected.
The rest of the cabinet does
Okay.
whatever Aoki says because
That makes sense. Welcome in.
But Yutaka Ogikubo,
Welcome
chair of the Citizens
in,
Liberal Party, is still holding out.
A politician who actually has a
Oh,
spine?
I don't.
That's a rare thing.
I don't know. I don't know if G-Dougal gotta shut up. There we go. Yeah.
Agreed. And he's
Yeah.
Under normal circumstances, he'd
Sometimes
be
I think your brain is more disorganized than mine. It's Friday.
But Aoki has come to know something.
It's Friday, so yeah. So
Like
it's,
how
I'm
he
basically
also
letting
has
like
some
my
sway in
internal
the
hair
criminal
down.
underworld.
Aoki has proof of that?
J-Dougal is an
No.
extremely entertaining
He just
person.
recognizes the
He's
signs.
also way
Like Aoki,
way
Ogikubo
more
is the
musically
power
inclined
through
than I
shading
am.
Connections. When you do that, there's a
I
telltale
love the games that he
smell
plays. Could
lingers.
watch him all day long. Do watch him all day
Aoki
long.
recognized what he was smelling.
I
That's
don't think
all.
Friday has anything to
If he
do with
gets
it. Well, it's
Ogikubo
certainly
out of
worse
power,
on Fridays.
Then he'll be truly
I
unstoppable.
don't think that you're gonna dispute that.
Should be easy
Am
for
I
him to
wrong?
remove the guy.
It's not. Aoki wasn't even going to try unless he knew he'd be successful.
You're too kind.
But he knew he
I'm
would
being
be
too
once he
honest.
smelled that criminal element.
It's
of
just facts.
Ogikubo.
Then he knew they both shit in the same hole.
A crude way to put it, but what can I say?
But what
so
can
you
I
were
say?
sent to the Ijincho branch of Bleach Japan to help make use of this dirt on Ogikubo? And the first thing you did was buy off
Pause,
Mabuchi.
chat.
Let me guess. You told him you had the Omi Alliance's support. He couldn't resist that kind of bait.
Yeah.
You told him he'd get in good with them if he helped you.
Yeah.
Mabuchi's never liked the way Ijincho
Well, where
was
did she
divvied
come
up
from?
among
Was
the
she always there?
HG3. And with his high
Was
rank,
she? Wait, was
he's
she
the
always
de facto
standing
leader
there?
of all the
I
other
didn't even
members
see
who
her.
Also don't like it. Sounds like he was the perfect.
She
prey
just
for you.
appeared. Like in a
Fred Witcher set
dream.
out to kill our boss and made it look like a
No,
suicide.
you can't say that on YouTube.
That murder got the Ijin-3
It's
all riled up and
unalived.
suspicious of each other.
You can't say that.
Whose big-brained idea
Here's the
was
sunny
that?
on the side. Where can I see your feet?
It was Mabuchi's.
That is,
He knew it would bring down
let me
the
remember
wall.
what her name is.
Myself, I was never one.
I actually don't remember what her name is.
Oh yeah.
But she's
Well,
like
an
a
innocent
Korean,
guy is still
she's a
dead.
Korean crime
If you
lordess.
didn't give the order, then someone above
duchess.
you did, right?
Lordess? What would be the... what is the feminine version
Say
of
it.
Lord?
It was your
Or would it
boss,
still
Bill
be
Welke,
Lord?
wasn't it?
Yes, it was him. I told him
You don't
about
want to get
Mabuchi's
involved
plan.
with that.
I didn't think he'd go for
Diggle.
it because it was so risky.
Like, yeah,
In
she's,
fact,
you know,
I proposed a different
she's
plan of my
relatively
own. But
conventionally
unfortunately,
attractive.
He saw nothing wrong with Mabuchi's
But at
plan.
the same time,
he was
you
willing
know,
to accept high risk for
you'd be
high
watching
return.
like a movie
And
or
he was
something,
eager to
and then
get
there
the
would
jump
be
on
like a
Ogikubo.
The young master
Chinese
saw
crime gang that's like
nothing
trying to
wrong with
gun
killing a man?
her down, like every second. You don't want to
It
be
would've just
involved
been
with
another
that.
Murder, except someone had to pry open
She
the
does
crack
look like
made
Ada
in the
Wong.
Great Wall.
You talking about me?
Does she not? She looks exactly like Ada Wong. She
Yes,
even
but
sounds
don't
like
take
Ada
it
Wong.
personally. It was always going to come to this.
Not the new
Mabuchi
Ada
wasn't
Wong.
going to stop
The
until
old
he had
Ada
an
Wong.
excuse
Resident
to
Evil
start
2
a
Ada
war
Wong.
with the Seiryu clan.
And if I'm
She's right.
Wong on
Our
that,
plan
that's
was
my
to
bad.
provide the excuse, and in the chaos,
Lady.
find something to connect Ogikubo to Ijincho's criminals. Sure enough, we found a counterfeiting enterprise that's been supporting the Ijin
Lord Lady,
for
yeah.
decades.
She got a couple of broken toes and never been so in love. She
Yeah,
looks
don't
tall.
take too much pride in that.
I mean, the
You had a
one
hell of a
good
lucky
thing,
break.
the one point in her court
Yes,
is
we
that
did.
she is able to
We were
walk in
lucky
high
that you're bad at
heels
choosing
on
friends,
wireframe
because
flooring,
It was Nanba who told
like
us.
factory flooring with holes in it.
He told us about the fake money,
Which is pretty
and where
amazing.
The heart of the operation was.
Unfollow,
It
unsubscribe,
was
terrible
all
pun.
due to
I don't even
him
know what pun I
that we were
made. What
able
pun
to
did I make?
mobilize such a large number of Omi.
What did I even say?
I would love to thank him. Where is he, by the way?
We ain't telling you. We're the ones asking
We're
questions.
the ones asking questions around here.
Such a shame.
We are the ones.
ANYWHERE, what should we do now?
For those of you that are so inclined, the message effects and the Gigantify emotes options that you can buy for bits in your local channel point section has been reduced to its minimum.
The ball's in his court.
I barely see anybody in any chat use them at all, and it doesn't make, like, there's no worry about it, like, flooding or anything, right? It being, like, a problem.
What do you want about?
Shion, I need to be clean.
D. Dutchy, the whole time that I've known D. Dutchy, which in the grand scheme of things has not been long,
Don't you see that?
but for what time that we have spent together, Dutchy seems awesome. Never had any issues with him. He's genuinely funny. Very supportive. I like the color that he chose for his name. 10 out of 10. Woodbury compliments again. It will give me them lickies. For some reason, the bits minimum is 10 on message effects and the Gigantify. So it's now 10. I don't think that I'm ever going to lower the celebration thing to anything. I'm just not going to lower it. I put it at its maximum. Apparently, for people that are photosensitive or have some sort of like epileptic trigger other than photosensitivity, the celebration thing can trigger that or have a chance to. Something to do with the fact that there are suddenly like big like clouds of VFX that's happening on the stream. I'm not really sure what it is. I just know that that's something that could possibly be triggering to people. So it's not. This is not worth it. Plus, I don't like giving too much. Like that blocks like all the screen.
Captain Sawashiro.
It's just not my preference. I don't blame anybody for using it. I just don't think the chances are high that I'm ever going to reduce it from. And if somebody wants to pay me essentially $98 to have like an emote splash on screen, that's fine. You know, at that point, who am I to say they can't? Sparkling Cannon on anybody weak to this? Probably not. Good, clean. I'm just gonna hit this guy. This lady is no help at all. Whoa! They have guns now? What do you mean? They have guns? What the hell? Paralysis prong. I'm gonna redeem for Diggle, so get ready once the freaking cooldown is gone. Who's your favorite character for fighting so, bro? Visually, I like Koichi the most. Otherwise, as far as like overall usefulness, Ichiban is my favorite. Just because he has like, he just does the most damage out of everyone. He has AoE abilities. He has like an AoE heal on him, which is like, it makes sense. He's like the main character, right? The person that I like to use the least is Sayoko, at least with, I think she has like the idol or something. She has like the idol job right now. And it's like a single target mage that does like lots of debuffs and stuff like that. And at least on normal, I don't really respect it on normal. There's never really any reason to debuff characters. Like you're like, for example, would you rather debuff a boss in order to do like debuff a boss's defense so that you do like 50 more damage to him between all the characters until the maybe 100 damage? Let's just be generous. 100 extra damage between everybody by the time that the debuff wears off? Or would you rather just do an attack for 400 with that character? For me, I would just prefer to do more damage.
Unfortunately,
We showed them.
I think they showed us.
No respect on Elisa name. I remember watching CYR play this back in the day. Like he was doing the dut.
They took off with a
It's Ichiban for sure.
He's gone?
Yes. That was hardly our victory.
So with 4 times DPS, then debuff team member.
Sorry about the fighting, Chief.
Like in order for me to use a buff or a debuff, it has to be one guaranteed to apply to all enemies or all allies, and it has to last for like a minimum of 3 turns. If you don't do it, then if you don't give me that, then I just don't bother with it.
Somewhere else.
Totally.
You probably do have to rely on it more in hard mode.
Probably.
Or maybe you don't, because I think that the same reasoning still applies. Like, you would have to make debuffs do more.
Kasuga, it's Hoshino from the Seiryu.
Okay, we'll answer it.
The chairman?
He's never called this number before.
Then it can only be bad news.
Controller's disconnected. I think my battery is running low.
Yeah.
I think it's running low, which is weird because I charged it. Controller disconnected. Either reconnect your controller or suck my balls. Not even here. Here's what we're gonna do. Oh, wait a minute. Where is my? Hang on. Let me put on something for you. Just fucking give me a second, okay? Just give me a second. I will fix it. I'm gonna find something for you to watch. All right. Just fucking. Here. Smooth Criminal, but every other beat is missing. Oh my god. I just charged. No, I didn't. I didn't charge this at all. Well, thankfully, I'm always prepared. Except for this specific circumstance where my controller's out of batteries. Or not batteries, charge. Oh, man. Who knew being a streamer was such hard work, chat? Being a streamer was such hard work. Yeah, we did. I think it's the first time that my controller has ever been allowed to run out on battery. We got on this. I need to recalibrate my face. So you're gonna watch something else. Let's do Katy Perry's Roar. That is half step out of key and off tempo. Okay, enjoy this.
I used to bite my tongue and hope
I have to get back into my commander's chair.
So I stood quietly. Agreed politely.
It's so hot in your chat. Are you hot? Why is everybody so hot? I saw Katy Perry in Vegas and slapped Brainy. When did Izuku Midoriya join the enrichment teams, bro? And are you okay? Herg. I've been sessioning today. I'm loving it. I definitely want to play it immediately, though. Birthday under 2 weeks. I assume somebody will get it for me, so waiting until proven wrong. You play the new Zelda. Smooth Criminal 15-8, okay? No, you're hot. No, it's you. I got some sucking balls. It's like Pokemon. Debuff only a PvP, you attack every time. The fire, cause I am a champion. And you're gonna hear me roar. The fire. You're gonna hear me roar. Oh, oh, whoa, you're gonna hear me roar.
Now I'm floating like a butterfly.
La 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 la, it's motherfucking Sumi's in the house. Thank you for shouting out Sumi. Sumi is a very wholesome, what is it? Say so? I think the term is say so, VTuber. She specializes in cozy, wholesome content of all ages. Of all ages. I can't. She has a lifetime spank counter. And you can spank her for like 25 channel points, which is lit. It's lit. It's lit, fam. She's great. I love Sumi. I love Sumi so much. Oh, I guess I should turn off the turn off the Katy Perry if I'm gonna play the video game. I've got the eye of the tiger. I am the champion, and you're gonna hear me roar. I'm about to fire, cause I am a champion.
We have it back up and running.
And you're gonna hear me roar.
I won't be able to say until I survey the damage, but it definitely won't be anytime soon.
You're gonna hear me roar. Higher, higher the dragons, I'm a
The
champion.
Seiyu clan quelled their infighting. Captain Takabe handled it.
Really? He made it out
Katie's
okay.
so is that Katy Perry? Welcome in, Sumi. Sumi was playing Strange Horticulture. Before that, she was playing Alien Tail Tavern. She seemed to be really enjoying it.
Yes.
And I implicitly trust Sumi's opinion on everything, so you know I'm also going to be trying Alien Tail Tavern with Franny.
That's why he was asking
Franny,
us to use
Hex
our surveillance
Mannequin,
system. He wanted us to check on Zhao.
and X-ray
Should any
specs
pieces of that system even be saved?
next weekend.
I doubt it.
Not this one, but the next one.
Damn. And you
There's
know what
lots of
else?
stuff going on, so
The
I had
last
to
time
like
Zhao
I had to
told
think
us,
about it for a
he
second.
told us over the phone there was a coup d'etat happening in the Lumon.
Tomorrow is going to be also pretty wild. We are going to do diplomacy is not an option, which is, as Franny would say, a tower-based, wave-based, defense-based, King of the Hill, capture the flag hybrid, or however he thinks the mode is called. And like you're playing like a king, and your peasants don't like being mistreated anymore, so you got to put down the rebellion. All right, you put down the rebellion, and then after that, we're gonna be playing Space Marines 2.
A fair point.
With Sleep Monster, and then there might be something after that. I don't know. Shumi was saying that she wanted to do something after or before or in between. I think that the jury is out on exactly what that would look like or what that would be. Now, you know, the world's your oyster, and everybody in chat is the pearl, right? Because my PSN account has been unbanned after 3 weeks of pleading with 3 different support people to unban my account for me chargebacking $180 in Roblox currency that I didn't buy.
But now they're all coming together.
Nice, have to catch that one for sure. Tomorrow is deadlock. It's not going to be deadlock unless certain conditions are met, and I'm scared to say what the conditions are because every time that I explain, one, that I don't want to play deadlock, and two, what the number of subs that would be required for me to play deadlock, someone pays the piper every time I say it out loud. So it's just, it's safer for that person's
Fucking A.
credit card
Yeah,
information.
let's go and see if Zhao needs our
Don't
help.
say it
Hey, you never
out
know.
loud.
He might be
Stop.
fine.
Somebody's
Maybe
gonna
just
do
forget
it. And it's not it's not even me. Okay, it's like 90% me being like, oh no, like don't do it. Like I would hate to be monetarily compensated to stream. That would be the worst, right? But like 10% of me is like, don't.
That's awesome, man.
Like don't do
Real
it.
happy for you.
Like for both of us.
What's up?
How could you willingly pay to induce suffering? That's insane.
Okay, shoot.
I mean, then again, you know, people pay for bad movies all the time, so I guess it's essentially the same principle.
Leave it alone.
Fully addicted, no cap, you're the PSN now. I've been playing Deadlock, and I can actually say I actually love it. I think it's good. I think for the people that Deadlock is for, it's amazing. I think that it's like, granted, there's room for improvement, but they know that because it's essentially an indefinite open beta, right?
Especially by guys like me.
For the people that Deadlock is for, your MOBA enjoyers, your Overwatch enjoyers, your League of Legends enjoyers, I guess, which I guess falls into the MOBA category, and not I guess, it literally does. It's great. Their verticality and mobility is on par with, and probably only one person is going to get this reference I'm going to make. Deadlock's mobility, its verticality, and its movement, the only thing that matches it is Guns. Guns the Duel from extreme early Razor's Edge 2000. Okay, that's the only other time that I've seen you being able to dodge in any direction, being able to go up and down like at will. To be able to combine like melee and gunplay basically seamlessly. For Guns it wasn't so much, but it was more like just a heap of bugs that were treated as features when Guns the Duel came out. You're the PSN now? Fully addicted, it's unbanned. Let me get some more Robux. Do not do that. They let you out of jail. I paid good money to keep you there. I mean, for a while it was working, Cyber. Also, welcome in, Cyber. For a while it was working because the first two support people that I spoke to on Sony were like, no cap, you've done nothing wrong. I can see that. We've got our top team on it. You're going to have your account back in 1 to 3 days. A week would pass. A business week would pass. I would call them up and say, "Hey, I know that you said that you got your top dogs on it. I know you got them dogs on it, right? You got them dogs haunting on the situation, looking to fix it for me, right? But like, I just want to check in and make sure that you guys don't need anything else from me." And then the second dude was like, "Yeah, sorry about it. I have no idea what they did. But this time, totes for reals." Toads for reals, bro. We're gonna get you unbanned faster than anyone's been unbanned in their life on PSN. I got you, dude. I got you. Where you're gonna use the same case number. Don't get it twisted, or do get it twisted, whichever you prefer. You're gonna get a email from us saying that everything is Gucci 9000 in your Gmail account. Just give it a little bit of time, bro. Just give it a little bit of time. Oh, business week pass.
Stop him?
I reach out again, and they're like, and the support person was like, "Yeah, this is gonna frustrate you. Please don't be upset." I have no record of what the other two guys did, and what I do see that they did was not correct.
I apologize.
They did whatever escalations they put through didn't end up happening. But I got you, boo.
And why would I do that?
I got you. I got you. I take you hand in glove, dude. We're going to waltz over to your account, and I'm going to personally be involved in the snipping of the ribbon to the grand reopening of your PSN account. You're basically right there. You just need to give me a little bit more time. 1 to 3 days, bro. 1 to 3 days. It's coming. It's coming, dude. You're gonna be so deep in your PSN account. You're not gonna be able to find your way back out. You're gonna get so lost. Apparently, I'm peaking. Apparently, I'm like screaming. Why do I get so loud? I think it's because like all the quietness that I have like over the course of the day like just gets like mass ejected into the microphone.
If Zhao hadn't sent you...
But Zhao hasn't sent you to us? Give me a second. Okay, we're golden. I had to check something real quick.
To us, we couldn't have fulfilled our duty to Okikubo. So we will do
and I
whatever's
just happened to
within our
check
power
my,
help
like,
you.
4 days passed. 4 business days
Junji
passed,
Han
and
is
then
a
I was
very
like, okay,
capable
this is the
man.
part where I get weird.
Hell yeah, he is.
That
Thanks.
passive-aggressive stoic comes out, and nobody, chat, okay? Take it as read. Take it as read. You do not want to deal with me when I'm passive-aggressive, okay? If I'm ever getting passive-aggressive with you, it means that you messed up so much that I can no longer trust either you or the organization to like dot your I's and cross your T's, or vice versa. Okay? It means that I am developing in the back end a freaking pamphlet. I'm developing a pamphlet in the background that like detailing who said what, when, their exact wording, timestamps, dates, steps taken, and steps not taken so far. It means I'm going to make it basically impossible for you to reason your way out of doing anything except getting me your manager. I had to, yes, Cyber was there when I was like in the olden times, in the long ago, when I was a Final Fantasy XI private server streamer, for like my first 8 months of streaming. I was having constant internet issues, constant, and every single dude that was brought out here, or brought out, not here because I'm at my in-laws, but brought out to the house to look into it, was not told anything about what was happening. They were basically, well, they were apparently just said, this person is having a problem, go fix it. And I started to ask the reasonable questions. I was like, hey, did you get updates on what was happening? What did they say to you, if anything? And then when the third dude came out, I was like, I guess I'm going to have to get weird. And I came up with a pamphlet. I made a, what is this? I made a pamphlet. And that's a problem. That's a problem for everybody involved. It's a problem because you're wasting my time and you're wasting your own time instead of just doing the sort of things that you were supposed to do in order to fix my problem to begin with. Guess what? When it got to that stage, it was like 3 to 4 days after that I had flawless internet. They bought new equipment to stop this psycho that keeps calling, that's, you know, that's streaming. The only streamer within like 50 miles, because it was starting to become so expensive for them to deal with me that it was just cheaper to buy new equipment and actually like suss out what was happening. Don't make me get weird. It becomes everybody's problem at that point. If you want to watch Stoic play Deadlock badly, you can just give 10 subs. It's true. It's like an unspoken rule of law here that if you want to watch me play Deadlock, it's 10 subs. You shouldn't do it, okay? But if you do it, as far as I know, every instance of 5 gift subs count as a 6th gift sub. So it would be like you're giving 12 gift subs, okay? Which means 12 people wouldn't have to deal with ads or anything, and they get emotes and blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Streamering. Ding dong. Ring the bell. Streamer's trying to sell you shit. Bing bong. I genuinely like it. We paid time to watch the Borderlands movie. It was my first MOBA, but Overwatch addicted in the past for real. I wish that Overwatch 2 was like Overwatch 1. If Overwatch 2 was being treated like Overwatch 1, I might play it. Play a Slay a Network. You're literally like that with me 24/7. He's not wrong, but at a certain point, I do like to get weird like that, just for fun, and that's kind of sick. It's kind of disgusting for me to say that out loud, but it's a lot like I'm sure what cats feel like when they're playing with like a wounded mouse.
Well,
I think it's the same. I think it's terrible for me to say that out loud, but when I've crossed that threshold of us just like hanging out and then me pretending to be dumb, or like finding some topic in the conversation that I'm taking like way past the point of it being funny and just acting stupid the whole time. And then without you realizing it, I cross over into like starting to mess with you.
Hey.
It's disgusting. I don't know why I'm like this. Oh, unrelated. I think that we're actually doing movie night. I know I keep dangling it in front of you. I know I keep dangling it in front of you. I think we're actually going to do movie night on Sunday. And by movie night, I mean like 2 p.m. Eastern, which in GMT would be like 6 p.m. BST, it would be 7 ? Bro, Karen, that was rough times. It was the dark times. I never had to deal with something like that before. I've never had to deal with a company that I'm paying. Like if I'm paying 100% on time, the amount that I am for like 1 gig internet, I don't expect to be on or to get 100% of my internet all the time. I understand that it being down happens. I understand that there's a limitation on the amount of effective bandwidth that comes through. I don't expect like 1000 MB to be what, speed test from Ookla tells me when I run the test. I'm understanding, right? But if I am trying to use my internet the way that I want, that should require like maybe 1/4 the capacity that you're actually giving me. I expect to have close to 98% uptime. Flawless. I should see no drop frames at all.
Hey.
What's all the chatter back there? My bad. Anyway, what'd you mean by Zhao not being the boss? Law Mao's the boss now. He's put a price in your heads. How much? 100 million per person. That's enough to turn an upstanding guy like me into a murderer. Who's gonna tell him? I don't think he's gonna make it. They should really help these guys. These guys are gonna die. These guys are gonna die. I missed the opening. They probably would all be dead if I didn't. Oh my god. Can I just, you know what? It's not even worth it for me to use her turn. It's not even worth it. She's like a single damage person. I would only bother with her if I was fighting the main guy. Play Forever Winter. I enjoyed the Stoic Rage. If I do play Forever Winter, which I probably will again, like even though it's janky, even though it's gonna sound like I'm advocating for not playing it at all, I am. It's a whole thing. Like, granted, the mechanics are not fleshed out, and the animations are janky, and the actual economy of the game is very one note and bare bones. And the gunplay is acceptable at best, and graphically it's like 50 times more like it looks good, but it actually is like 50 times harder on my system than anything. It's even harder on my system than Helldivers, which is wild. Even though it sounds like I'm suggesting every reason in the world not to play Forever Winter, I still think about it. There is something to it. For those of you that are not familiar with what Forever Winter is, which is like 99% of you, I'm pretty sure, it is a post-apocalyptic Tarkov. Okay, it's like we have Tarkov at home, but it has like a science fiction twist. It's also PvE oriented, which means that there's technically three factions that are fighting in your headcanon on the world map. Right, and when you go into an area in order to do looting, or to accomplish objectives, or to complete quests, you like the 2 to 3 factions are fighting each other while you're doing it. They're fighting in the background. They're fighting for like what remains of the world's resources on all these different maps. It's a post-apocalyptic future where war is so commonplace that it's easier to just 3D print entire buildings for cities than it is to like actually do like normal construction methods where people are picked apart, like corpses are looted from battlefields, like using cyborgs that are specially suited for it. because it's just easier and faster to convert like the bodies of fallen soldiers as like biofuel, because like actual sources of fuel are like are not doing so hot. Where it's like it's just better to airdrop in like 80,000 cyborgs that are real people who've had their brains removed as punishment, and put into these cyborg bodies, than it is to do like actual bombing, because you save the bombing for like the giant mechs that are prowling all around. And you're just a guy. You're just a guy that's trying to survive and like loot shit. If you get too close to the factions while they're fighting each other, they'll just, you know, they don't like that very much, so they try and take you out too. The premise is really good. Almost all the systems are broken or janky, but like in terms of how cool everything looks and conceptually, all the lore that goes into it, it's awesome. I have Tarkov at home. Please send help. And Pro Karen. It's, you know, it's a thing. It's a thing for sure. Heading home already, Zhang-san. My nose is itchy. Can somebody itch my nose, please? Come on, stay a while. Wow, look at the volumetric fog. Sick. Like, there's no universe where I should need to artificially limit my frame rate because I'm unwilling to play on anything graphically less than medium settings.
Yo.
And still have my CPU spike up to 100% when nothing is happening. He's being held prisoner by Lao Man, and I'm not even gonna try to say that, so he's still alive. Yeah, Lao Man wants Zhao to give up all his assets. You know, all the hidden cash and stuff. You wouldn't want to miss out on that. If you've enjoyed this so far, consider following. It helps me out more than you might realize. And it gets you some free emotes, and it updates you when I'm around. If you like this a ton, you can subscribe. Gives you even more emotes after reviewing, blah, blah, blah. It also is 25% cheaper until the first 2 sub or resub. This is worse than we thought. Yeah, but now that we know, we've got no choice but to find them. Let's hurry. We've got to hurry. We got to let them dogs out. Look at that advertisement. The 144p thing that's back here. Is this still 144p? Look at the crunch. Look at the stretched JPEG, dude. Oh man. You know what? This looks exactly like Tifa's door from pre-patch Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't even know how that fucking made it into the game, dude. Where it had like the Nintendo 64, like not even the Nintendo 64. It had like the Super FX chip looking Star Fox texture, like wrapped. I don't know what's happening. Wrapped around Tifa's door, and like you have to look at it, or you had to look at it. Genuine leather pouch. We'll buy that for a cool 320,000. Seems good. And everything else is fine. Whatever. I don't know how that passed QC. Like, it took them like 2 years. It took them 2 years to patch how Tifa's door looked. It's crazy. Why are you standing like that? Sure. Throw thumbtacks. It just does so good. Like, why doesn't she have something like that? They just wanted to add in OG graphics. Like, they did it with, like, maybe. I don't think they officially ever said that. They just didn't acknowledge it. It's just all of a sudden, you're exposed to next generation Nintendo 64 graphics. It's like some, you know, Pokemon Scarlet Violet looking MF. Okay. Breaking top, maybe. Desperate throw, reckless charge. This should kill 3 guys, right? Yeah. Yeah, almost kill all of them. Just hit him when he's down. 226. I like how she's a teching character. That's a nice touch. I also remember it for Aerith. Sorry. I played the American version of Final Fantasy VII, so I just forever call her Aeris. Even though it's easier for me to say Aeris more than Aerith. Because with Aerith, I feel like I'm putting like 99% more sauce on the name than I really should. They did that with Aeris's flowers. I'm just gonna call her Aeris. Okay? You don't pay for my Final Fantasy 14 subscription. I'm gonna call her whatever I want. I'm gonna call her Bubba, actually. They did it with Bubba's flowers. Like they leaned into it. It's not my fault. They didn't want me calling that crap out. They wouldn't have done it. Well, TOS. Sparkling can. Yeah, nice job, Seoko. Good job. It gets them drunk too, but like I don't know. They're not like eating it. Basic attack should do it, right? Yeah. Rolling kick is fine. Like it's cute that she does more damage if they are suffering from like SAS ailments. It is cute. I understand. 1,200 big ones. Rank up. Move hard. It's a shame that I will probably never interface with the crafting system. Probably ever. Oh my god. Just let me talk to my dad. Let me talk to my dad. I don't feel like dealing with y'all. That's a crazy AoE that she's got. This should finish this guy off, right? Hopefully it does. My 2.0 model, aka the finished look of my model, how it's gonna look in perpetuity, until I start pulling in Zentreya numbers, I guess, is still in the sketch phase. Ideally, the whole 2.0 re-envisioning is going to happen. My best guess is sometime in December, if not January. There will be plenty of leading up to when it actually goes down. But it's gonna have everything is gonna be new if I can help it. New starting soon screen that's gonna be professionally drawn and animated. Hopefully new personal theme, like a new theme, just to toss in there. That's specific to me. New model obviously would be one. New emotes, yada yada yada. I'm sure that you've been to VTuber debuts, which is a term for it, the in-house term for it. I'm sure you've been there. I'm sure you've seen them before. It's all gonna be new shit. It's gonna be based. Checks notes. Been expecting you. Welcome. I was instructed by the boss to be a gracious host. Yeah. That wouldn't be possible, unfortunately. Is that so? For being such a gracious host, just means we'll have to take Zhao back with us ourselves. Come again. Clap, clap, clap. I'm gonna frick you guys up. Yeah, we got trouble. Watch out. Our group of guys. Why is that guy in the back? Why is he on the right, pretending like he's gonna do something? I'm surprised that they still haven't added Aerith's hair into Final Fantasy 14 yet. If they do, I guarantee you it's gonna be like a $20 add-on. Is it gonna be worth $20? No. Are people gonna pay $20 for that? Absolutely. They're probably gonna save it as like an emergency, like we need money for something, like Ripcord. Like it's just there are certain things that they can do to just instantly make money, and that's probably one of them. Like for example, if Sony wants to just make unlimited money, they can pay From Software like $1 bajillion to just do Bloodborne 2. I know Bloodborne 1 is stuck in some sort of like IP hell, but you don't even need to call it Bloodborne. Just call it Born Blood. Just call it Born Blood and rip off the Band-Aid. Keep everything the same, maybe switch around some names a little bit. Like, be inventive. Like, you own, like, half the IP, don't you? And I think, like, the part of the people that own the original IP are, like, defunct anyway. So what does it even matter? It doesn't. Spoiler alert. It doesn't. Just do Born Blood 2. Make unlimited money. Stop doing Concords. It's not hard. And I know for a fact that there is at least one From Software developer in here / marketing person. I know there's always one Sony of America person that's in here. Like, I'm giving this to you for free. You don't even need to compensate me. Clouds is into prize for contest, FanFest stuff. Hamo Birth. Yeah, that's a good one. Hamo Birth. I like that. Like, no joke. Where's the lie? Where's the joke? It's not even here. I can't find it. I've looked all over. Just give it to me. Stop doing Concord. Stop spending $400 million, or whatever was the insane amount that you spent on Concord. And then give me like 0.001% royalty so I can fucking start streaming part-time. For giving you the idea. I basically almost own the Bloodborne IP now for giving you this free of charge.
Well,
looks like we're in the kitchens. Let's just blow past these chefs and find our way up. Really? The chefs are gonna fight us? I was gonna make a cooking joke, but I feel like it's beneath me, so I'm just not gonna do it. You have cleavers? That sucks. You suck. Area deploy the thumbtacks. Sparkling Cannon, probably this guy who's almost dead. Even though it's not worth doing it to him, because I'm gonna do Giga Swing with Ichiban in a moment. Come on now. I did the regular one for some reason. I don't know why. Now, is he gonna actually, like... Holy crap, okay. Oh my god, good job. Good job dodging. Shadow Stitch. We got a compass? Damn. I like her moveset, dude. I like the cut of her jib. Her jib cut's pretty good. She's jibbed for days. I'm gonna rip off the Band-Aid right now, chat. I don't think that Frostpunk 2 is gonna happen anymore. I'm making that call in real time right now. Wait, could he be part of my party? Wow, he could be part of my party? Really? I mean, his stats suck in comparison, so I'm not going to use him yet.
Look at all the food here.
But it's wild that he can be a party member. I didn't even realize that.
Mine there.
Auto recovery is not an option for me for some reason, and I don't know why.
Hey, maybe we could take some to go.
Oh, it's probably because there's a healing thing right here. Frostpunk 2 is probably not going to happen. Not because I stopped liking it. I do like it. It's just... It's way too much. And it's basically like... Unless you're a strategy player, and even if you are a strategy player, it's almost impossible to tell what it is that you're looking at or what's happening. Unless you're already familiar with Frostpunk 2. And most people that are going into a stream, statistically, of Frostpunk 2 probably don't know what Frostpunk 2 is and are trying to learn more about it. It's barely legible even to me, and I'm the one that was playing it. Do I care about going down here? Mango pudding, sick. So probably no more Frostpunk 2 ever, unless, I don't know, unless the people demand it, and then I will bother with it. It's one of those games where you make a call and you start playing it on your own time. Does anyone else in the world use the word gib to mean drywall? Because we do in this part of the world. It's short for Gibraltar. Is that a real tiger?
What?
Gibraltar board, and no, I am not shitting you. Tiger, what the hell is up with that? This floor serves our VIP guests. The tiger is my pet and also acts as part of our service package. Service package? A dining experience where our VIP guests watch a hungry man-eating tiger go berserk. It's one of our more popular services. Reviewers rave about how they can't get enough of the thrill and sense of superiority it offers. So your guests are just as sick as you are, gross. 15 gift subs to get stoked to play Frostpunk. I would do it. I would do it for that because, you know, that's an acceptable trade. It's an acceptable trade for like the hemorrhaging of viewers that would happen. It's not an easy equivalency, and it sounds and is insane to be like, yeah, I'm willing to, like, I'll take $90 for like to basically like have the number of viewership that I have at any point in time. But it would be used to fund things that are important that could have a higher chance of bringing those same people back. I'm baked, I'm naked, I'm in bed. I'm just joking. I'm not. I'm not. I never. No jokes on this channel, dude. It's all straight up. You give me a proposition, I'll answer you honestly.
I'm not backing down.
I believe in telling you how it is. Or how it seems to me. Is the tiger gonna be released? Are they gonna make me fight the tiger? Wang attacks with his wang. Do my policy, if you buy me a game, I'll do a full playthrough of it. I mean, I do respect that. That sounds like a good policy. I don't think that I would do it just because I don't know. It's because I just prefer having like a certain minimum amount of control over what happens on my channel. Which is one of the reasons why I respect you so much, Franny. Oh, they are gonna make me fight it. It's because you're willing to give up like 30 to 40% of all visual and audio noise on your channel, and I'm just not willing to do that. I'm just not. Why? I prefer having like majority control over what's happening on screen.
Oh sure.
Yeah, I'm with
or like as far as like the audio soundscape goes. Do not get it twisted. I do respect it. I understand why I can't do paralysis prongs. Is because they don't want to. They don't want to model. They don't want to model me putting like an electric prod on the tiger. I get that.
I'm not backing down. I have secrets too.
Harry took out a compass. Evasion down. That's not really as much damage as I expected. Pretty good. It do be a tiger, but it also is one character. Its rage subsided. Well, let's see if we can do something about that.
You serious right now?
Boost everybody's attack. Yeah. Attack up. Like the AoE could be worth it. May leave the enemy in range. We love that for us. 387. I think she has an attack that does more damage. Deals increased damage with status ailments. So this should do like 600 billion. No, it does 268, 269. I thought I was scared of this thing. Very obviously I'm not. There's no reason to be scared of it. You're responsible for like 80% of the spam. I know. I know. I don't want that for me. I am the cause of it, so I know how much it is to be on the delivering end of it and on the receiving end of it. I would not want to deal with somebody like me. And statistically, it's likely that there's other people like me out there, which scares me. Did you... I'm not gonna ask a question. I feel sorry for the dude that has to watch my 2-hour pod. It used to be worse. It used to be way worse. Like on your stream, it used to be all the time. Like literally all the time. I think that what sealed the deal was you realizing that people could like double down And people could do like the 2 different like TTS at the same time, making the whole thing basically incomprehensible. Oh man, those were good times. I used to have, between you and me, Franny, I used to have a notepad that had all the exclamation point commands on it. There were like 30 at some point. I don't know what happened to it. I mean, it's better I don't have it. It's definitely better for you and everyone involved that I don't have access to it anymore. That I don't know where it is. I need to restore my MP. 100 should do it. Adachi recovered MP. Oh my god. Oh my god. Sleep wants me to have a command that activates all of them at once. He was researching on how to do that. Did you see that?
This is bad.
In one of the group chats. He was putting in the legwork. And I believe in Sleep. I know that he'll figure it out eventually.
Sure you can beat me?
Batbreaker, Giga Swing. How much would Tag Team Essence of Mayhem do?
Come on.
Get him. Hit him. Smack him. Kick him. That's cool.
You're done now.
This better do a huge amount of damage, that's all I'm saying. If this doesn't do 1,000,000 damage, I'm just gonna default to Batbreaker.
I'm up.
Shield bash me. 3 through 3. You love to see it. Perfect guard, he's goated. Where is that one that gives me a bunch of... There it is. Perfect. That moan. What moan? Did I make a moaning sound? Did I do it? What do you mean? Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Batbreaker. 267. I'm never using that tag team thing again. It's a waste of time.
This is bad.
100 MP should do it. Tariner.
Let's go.
Shield bash me. He uses so much MP. I mean, it's frickin' sick, but still. Comes out so fast. That's what they said. It's the second time that I've heard you moan. I've had to clean up twice. Please stop from running out of clean pants. I don't know if I can stop. I think it just comes naturally to me. In more ways than one. AO, up top. Or down low. Too slow. Too slow, dude. Y'all have issues, guys judging us right now. I have it on good authority that not only is God okay with it, he's actually super down. He's DTF. He's down to faith with me. Or she, I don't know. I have not laid eyes on the image of God because I think it would make me go insane. Assuming that you know, the biblically accurate angels will have anything to say about it. 110,000, wow! Wow, wowie, wow, wow, wow. Wowie, wowie, wowie. We got healed up, that means that there's another boss coming. Raw ruby ore. Sick. I love rubies. D-gens unite. Yes, tear down the foundations of civility.
You think Mabuchi and the others
Society has had it good for too long.
We don't know what they're gonna throw at us, so...
Society has had it good for too long. We shall tear it all down at the seams.
Got it.
Tactical vest. Gear. Everybody already has a tactical vest. Is that right? Man, if only I sold all my stuff. Absolute safety shoes. Survival boots. I'm probably not going to use this guy. Probably not going to use him. Boost voltage, increase rate. Yeah, your next thing you're going to tell me is that I'm gonna interface with the rest of the game mechanics. Are you kidding?
Listen,
Yes. What? Why is the default question no? Yes.
Listen.
Yes. Yes. Stop.
Listen.
Yes.
Okay.
Keep going. Yes. Yes. I'm ready. I'm ready for the boss fight. Ready.
Yo, Mabuchi.
Do it. Do it to me.
I've been waiting for you,
Been waiting for you guys to go with me and my stupid haircut.
Until I choke the life
Ready
out of
to
you
do it.
personally.
Funny, because I heard you put a bounty on my head. That
If
means
you're
you're
lurking
happy
or
to
just
let
joining
someone
us,
else do it.
there is a... I need to put it up on screen again. Let's do this here. Do this here. Pin message. Manually unpinned or at end of stream. That is a poll that I just put in chat. Pinned at the top. Select the next game that you want to see after Yakuza Like a Dragon. Your vote actually matters.
Later,
When I ask for a poll, and whatever gets chosen actually has meaningful effects on the channel and how it operates.
This twerp, Mabuchi-han.
Which is also why I'm keeping the sub goal at the top, because when we ran a sub goal to ask how people felt about seeing what subscriptions are funding on Twitch, like 33% said, I don't like it, burn it to the ground. 20% of people said that they don't mind it, it doesn't affect them, their viewing pleasure at all. And the other, I forget what percentage we're at already, like the other 45% said that they either liked it or loved it.
There are more Omi Alliance men.
So it's gonna stay.
fight
I might
are very
change
low,
how it looks eventually, like for 2.0 stuff, but
But I don't care.
I think that overall
The fact
people
is, if we
like the
won,
transparency
Zhao
more
dies.
than not.
That's all that matters.
I think that deep down,
No
way
need to
down,
bristle,
people
Kasuga.
like enjoying, or people like knowing,
So you're Ichiban,
generally
Kasuga.
speaking, what their subscription
you?
funds go to.
Some fan of mine?
No. I'm a man
Ultra super long term.
stole my rightful
By
seat.
far the best thing that people can do is subscribe and then leave their subscriptions recurring. And the reason why is because Twitch has created the system called plus points, which you might see sometimes on people's streams. And what plus points are is like it's like recurring subscriptions or like just general subscriptions contributing points. And then if you hit 100 points consecutively over 3 months, they increase the amount of ratio of money that you get per subscription. This is like a super like future, like if I'm gonna be doing this part-time thing to think about, you don't have to worry about it now. It's your money, you know, do what seems best with it. I'm just letting you know that is one method that helps me the most, because it does help gauge how much play I have for upgrading the channel. Dude, stop self-promotion. How about you stop sucking my wang for like 2 seconds? How about that? How about that? He's got the Naginata again. Excuse you? Yeah, just like let it breathe, dude. You know what I mean? Like just relax on that thing. You're Hawk-Tua-ing on it too much. I need a break. That's grotesque. Yeah. So is your not really good at insults, so I need you to fill in the blanks. It's not really a thing I do. Resolute counter. Well, I'm not gonna be attacking you, so it doesn't even matter. Perfect guards all around. Except for that. Reckless charge me. This should take care of this guy in the back. Never mind. I mean, it is gonna take the guy in the back. So I can say he prefers to dry? Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. 374, baby, bad breaker. You know, ever since I like made sure that I had like all the money that I needed in order to succeed in the game has suddenly become not that hard again. I'm sure that something is going to come up that we're going to get like extremely punished for thinking that way. But so far, it's not that bad. I am going to preemptively give myself MP and shit. Give myself MP. Yep, just keep chugging. Keep chugging, baby. Let the bud pull back where it's supposed to go to for a bit. Yeah, listen to Cyber. You should listen to Cyber always, anyway, and not just on this. But basically, anything that she says to you at any time, just take it as read. She's one of the coolest people that I could ever meet, or ever did meet. So like, you know, you don't get cool without being also smart. You know what I mean? Obey me. Obey me now. Obey me, knaves. Pedal blast and kick. That was a good miss. Sparkling cannon. I remember when this guy scared me. I remember when this fight was a problem. Probably gonna have to fight the guys in the back. I'm not really stoked about. 330. Tekken somersault. I should watch Squid Game again. I don't know why I'm suddenly reminded of that. Squid Game was unironically good. I need to find the English dub version of it though if I'm gonna watch it. Because even if like if it's the only thing that I'm really paying attention to, I feel like I have to keep anything that I'm watching on the second monitor at all times. So that means that I can never listen to anything unless it's in English, even if it's probably objectively a better experience if it's not. It also has great commentary on current social issues, like the extreme economic and social stratification that's happening. You know, that whole song and dance. Damn, dude.
You wanna go?
You stunting on me? Get back here, Franny. Back here, Nairo. Hit him with a bat. Look at all that job experience. Look at all that. Wow, dude. Wow. Wow. Amazing. Wow. Frick him up, Ichiban. Frick him up really good. I'm ready. I'm ready, let me at him.
Maybe you hadn't heard, but I'm a heavyweight boxing champ.
I'm ready.
I don't think you'd even make weight for the fight.
Yosuke Tendo, Omi Alliance Lieutenant, Ryodu Family Patriarch.
I wouldn't shame the Omi by taking you on.
Are you calling me bad? I don't think so, bud.
I'll be sure to keep an eye on you, though.
I think so.
Been a long time since I've been able to put my fist to good use.
Wow. It's been a while since I hold my head up high. It's been a while.
You're gonna regret letting us live.
I'm here.
Oh, yeah?
Here in the hall to
Why
wear.
don't you save it for the ring?
It's been a while. Welcome in, Rakanai. Enjoy your lurk. Thank you for keeping the average concurrent viewer count afloat.
When that guy sits down for a meal, he always saves the best tasting shit for last.
Omi Alliance Lieutenant, Ishioda Family Patriarch.
I think that's fucking stupid. All that does is give someone else the chance to eat it first.
They're gonna fight me.
Warmed up yet, everyone? Guys?
Oh, shut up. I need to save my energy for this shit, so don't make me answer stupid
They did a
questions.
great job on the sweat textures.
Hey, hotshot. If you've got anything up your sleeve, now's the time.
Yeah. That's you, right? Make some magic.
Yeah, just throw a grenade at them or something.
No need for that. You haven't played your last card yet. In fact, here he comes now.
What does that mean? Is it Nanba-chan? It's Nanba-kun.
I, Millennia, Blade
Wow.
of Mikola.
Wow,
thinks
what a dreamboat, wow.
Is a Chad-type
Wow, wow,
Sigma,
wow, wow, wow.
grind-setting Rizlord.
Wow, wow, wow.
For real.
Funny
For
thing,
real.
I wasn't expecting to come
Yeah.
back.
I'm thinking I'm
Trust me,
back.
man. I thought I was done getting
Ah,
dragged
Scott.
into your messes. But for
Cops,
some
iron
reason,
pipe.
I couldn't stop worrying about you guys.
For some reason I couldn't stop worrying about you.
So I'm here.
You were all I could think about.
Your fight
All I
was
could
mine
daydream about. Whenever I closed my eyes, I saw you in the forefront of my brain. In my gray matter, all I saw was you dudes, always everywhere, inescapable, dreaming you were there. I saw after images
Nobody's killed you
of you
yet?
sitting across from me at the
And
breakfast
nobody left
table.
to stab in the back?
Lunch,
Leave it to
dinner,
the Yakuza to hit below
after
the
dinner,
belt.
dessert.
I know I fucked up. But
I was undergoing extreme psychosis where I was imagining you everywhere. Everybody had your face.
from now on,
Everybody sounded
I'm
like
with
you.
them.
It was honestly hell.
I owe you guys an apology.
Oh no! Jeez. You put the hood on, man. That's how you know he's serious. You know he's serious.
Fine. Let's do this.
You should, dude. I'm not a chiropractor, right? But I don't
been
think
hitting
that
the
your
gym
bones
number.
should sound like that
Looks
when
like
you
beefed up a bit while
adjust
you were
your
away.
neck. Like when people do that, when people do like the neck head
Seems like
readjustment
whenever someone
thing,
comes back to a
I don't know how
party,
they're not
they're
freaked out that they're
stronger
gonna
than when
like
they left.
accidentally snap their own neck or like sever their own spinal cord.
It's normal. Well, I did want to impress you guys.
I'm sure if they know what they're doing, like if they're professionally shown, but I doubt that that accounts for everybody.
You're
Get serious.
Oh, you forcibly replaced Sayoko for some reason? I mean, I guess I'm fine with that. I guess that's okay. We're gonna take care of all the chat. Just like normal. I don't think I've upgraded Nanba at all. So like, him being here is actually a problem for me. I get that on account of the lore or whatever, it's important for him to be here. Powerful skill unlocks a condensed stream of superior stank. Deals heavy fire damage to all enemies. To all enemies everywhere. It seems absurdly strong. Essence of Pyro Prison. Wow, that actually looks pretty cool. What's the badge next to Cyber's name? I ain't gonna do her like that. She's already subbed. There's nothing that she could do even if she wanted to do her Prime subscription. Stop baiting my trash. Leave my babies alone. I'm subbed with a 6-month reoccurring sub. Yeah. Yeah, Franny. The only thing that you should be saying to Cyber is, yes, ma'am. What can I give you? What can I get you, ma'am? Can I fluff your pillows, miss? Can I get you? Can I refresh your beverage, miss? Anything else that you say to Cyber is too much. She should want for nothing, and that's about where it begins and where it ends. I guess just shove him. Is that gonna stun him? Probably not. Came stricken with fear. That's not good. Just keep paralysis sprung again. I mean, the big bosses, I understand why, but they just become like such insane sponges. 382. Okay, she needs to be healed. Never mind, I'm not gonna worry about that. I am gonna hit him with money though. To see if this actually does like a little bit of damage. I mean, it does like 500 or so, something like that. It's pretty good. let's give her Stamina Max, which should heal her full. It's so gross having like unlimited items, basically. Rolling kick could be good. I don't really need to worry about like the MP usage. 272 is not bad. Is all he's going to be doing is countering? Fat stack slap. Yeah, it's about 500. That's pretty freaking good. Teching him. I'm teching him now. 285, nasty. I guess that's his like central gimmick, is just like countering all the time. Can you recover from your fear, please? I don't think that I'm really expecting a lot from you. Feed her one of the, don't I have like super buns? No. Shark fin bun? Yeah, give it to her, yeah. Yeah. Shadow Stitch? No. Flying Crane. It's better, if it has light damage, it had better bleed then. It didn't. Way too much time. Good to go. Welcome in, OMG, level up. Yes, it is I, Ansem, Seeker of Booty. Wait, no, you can be Ansem. That's fine. If you want to RP as Ansem, go for it. I'm not even gonna remotely pretend like I understand anything that happens in Kingdom Hearts. But I think I know who Ansem is. He is the white-haired antagonist, which does not narrow it down literally at all. And is also not the same as like a time lapse or like time warp Ansem, like an alternate reality Ansem. Just play Kingdom Hearts, all right? You'll know what I'm talking about. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if anybody really knows what's happening in Kingdom Hearts. I think that we're all just doing a series of back-to-back educated guesses, which is just how that game is. Welcome in, OMG. Oh, another Gatorade, please. Do you need my balls to be used as a boxing speed bag? I don't know shit. I watch like somebody break down Kingdom Hearts as a whole to me. Not to me personally. They did it in a YouTube video. And I still, like, I rewatched that like 3 times. It was like 50 minutes long. And I still don't know what was happening. Just strike him down. He should die from this. Oh, we haven't even met Ansem yet. 144,000 experience. Level up. Level up. Nauseating breath. Stapler strike. Platter shatter. Well, now that I know that Nanba has, he actually has like crazy AoE stuff, I'm probably gonna permanently replace Sayoko with Nanba. Assuming I'm not losing him again. Assuming.
You saved my ass again. How many times does that make now?
He plotted Kingdom Hearts, or is the chosen one until he was the one to break it all?
I have to.
Then what is Mickey doing?
What's your plan now?
What's Mickey's role in all this?
I mean, as long
why
as
does
you're
Mickey have a?
Do you wanna help me out a little bit longer?
Why does Mickey have like a trench coat? Why are he doing that? Why?
What I really need.
I've never seen him do. Are we sure that Mickey is a king? Like full stop. How do we know Mickey is a king? Because I've never seen him do any king stuff.
Hey,
there's two times I've seen Mickey Mouse
after everything I did
in Kingdom Hearts. One
selfish as I was,
is like indirectly through a letter that he leaves for his subjects when he's like, yeah, I gotta go like kill the Keyblade or whatever. And then again when he's hanging out with Riku in like the Bizarro dimension. And that's it. That's like the only two. That's the only 2 times I've ever seen Mickey. Was when he's explaining that he was in like the.
Really? Who's the one who came back?
He was in the Dark Zone.
For real.
And again when he was hanging out with Riku.
You guys have a screw.
He doesn't actually do any king stuff. They just say he's a king.
To admit you
Shut up.
It would be like me being called like a beautician, right? Like if everybody in chat just started telling everyone that I was a beautician, and then we all refer to me as being a beautician. Have you ever seen me do somebody's makeup or curate anybody's nails? No. Maybe that should be like a flag for you. Probably not a beautician. I mean, my eyeshadow is on point or whatever it is. I think I'm just very tired.
You call that a shake? Come on.
I think I'm just very tired. That was the original stated design was just me being very tired. My brother said you treated him well, as he should. He stayed with Gomi Jewel as comfortable as possible. Hey, shouldn't you be apologizing? You locked his brother up for 6 months. He probably doesn't have to, actually. My brother was actually saying he was going to ask the lady who was his chaperone at Gomi Jewel to marry him. So considering how happy he is, I guess it's hard to say mad at them. His freedom may have been restricted, but that doesn't mean we didn't treat him as an honored guest. Zhao's locked up too. Where is he? Looking for me? Is he just standing there the whole time? Are you okay, man? Do I look okay? I've never got my ass kicked that hard in my whole life, but you made it here on your own. I wouldn't say that. Follow me, Kasuga-kun. I've got to introduce you to someone. Sorry, but I gotta restrict this to just Kasuga-kun. Don't worry, we won't be long.
Yo.
Wait a second. Is there any stuff in here?
Kasuga-kun. Follow me.
So,
I don't like this guy's jacket.
An old friend.
I don't like any jacket that looks like ribbed for her pleasure.
Prefers to meet with you alone, if that's
I don't know
possible.
why, but it's like setting off my fight or flight
you?
response.
More or less. Thing is, he's with the Omi Alliance.
What's his name?
I don't know. Maybe like it's a combination of that jacket along with
ask him myself.
Like the almost radioactive pattern of what he's got going on underneath, and then the elongated like Gucci shorts, along with what appears to be slacks underneath, and then like biker punk.
It's been a while, Aniki.
It's been a while.
Mitsu.
Oh my head up high.
Shit! Mitsu! You're okay!
I don't know if okay is the right word. But I seem to be doing better than you, at least.
Been a while.
What's going on, man? I never caught up with you after I got out of prison.
Oh my head up high. Wolfers is now following me on Twitter. Let's go.
Rockin'! Even though we're only alliance, inside, I'm still
berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Wolfers. I'm gonna follow Wolfers back on Twitter.
Find out. Who loves berries?
But I had to say one thing.
The last thing that
much
Wolfers
else,
posted
but you need to know.
was
What? Arakawa-san?
On
He's about to go all
26th
in with
of
his
May,
next gamble.
2023.
When that
I'm going to like that
You'll
post.
need strong allies.
There it is.
More than he's already got?
That's what we call the
I
business
can't say
networking,
anymore.
baby.
I'm sorry.
We're networking out here.
I'll be in touch.
I've seriously, I've legitimately considered deleting my Twitter, and not for any of the reasons that you would think, because Twitter is like a fucking cesspool that only gets worse by the day, but because I believe that it groups you into something, some category or some. Oh, that's right. My thing isn't charging because I unplugged it in order to put my Xbox controller in. But because I think it groups you in some way.
To the Yokohama Lumang?
And if you do anything, if you say keywords or behave in some way that it isn't expecting whatever group it slotted you in to behave like, then it doesn't circulate your stuff. So for example, I will see people that have posted like about their ham sandwich, right? They will post about like their ham sandwich or something, and then the Twitter algorithm circulates that to like 2,000 people.
That's why I'm thinking of stepping down.
Right? I get that there's not a ton of people out there that are looking for self-help life advice based off of Greg Roman philosophy from 2,000 years ago. I understand that. That's not the only thing that I post about, but I do be posting about that Sometimes.
Yeah.
So I think that I'm like, I don't think I'm shadow banned, but the algorithm just doesn't know where to send
I don't know if I can keep us
my
going
posts.
So
maybe if I just like restart my account, then it'll regroup me in some other way.
I have someone in mind.
See, Twitter has a serious brown problem that nobody is addressing. I could see that. It has all sorts of issues that aren't being addressed or being actively made worse. Brandy, you got something to say to me?
You'd give the Lumong to the Komi Jewel?
Yeah, I know. Up to now, the two factions have been like oil and
Got something to say to me, bud?
The world's changing.
I'm here. I'm paying attention to you. You have my undivided attention. I'm barely paying attention to what's happening in the game as is. What can I do for you?
Everyone will accept the merger, of course.
What's on your mind?
I'm sure we'll lose members.
Come on, tell me. Don't be shy.
The overall situation.
Don't be shy. I'm looking right at you, eye to eye.
Or die.
Yeah. I think I see.
What do you want to talk about? In RP, I cross my legs and then I fold my fingers together.
Going extinct. Meanwhile,
going, drag him back in.
Home. So both your people and her people will be better off. Everyone's a big happy.
I still think about Star Trekker, by the way. I keep thinking like eventually I'm gonna have enough time to like play it and enjoy it on its own terms.
Yeah, I do. You're a good guy with a big old heart.
I miss it. I miss Star Trek. There's just something about it that is just enough that you need to pay attention to in order to get just like recurring dopamine loops out of it. But it is also its own form of laid back, and that is like mowing the lawn.
Grateful he really is.
Sounds like you plan on making a big request.
I don't think I'll be streaming it again. Maybe. I don't know. I honestly, people like Star Trekker a lot. So if we're talking just from like a streaming interest standpoint, people would get more mileage, no pun intended, out of Star Trekker. Pun sort of intended now that I think about it.
You should. We all owe you big time.
Look, lady, whatever you're selling, I ain't buying, yo.
Well, my name is Skylar White, yo. My husband is Walter White, yo.
My public service announcement for the day is get yourself a coffee warmer. I'm just saying, you might have lived your life up until this point without a coffee warmer. You have been living it wrong. Oh, where is the... I need to go to this place here in order to get something for... Go sound. I don't want to fight these guys. Can I not fight these guys? I don't want to fight anybody. I know it's a JRPG. I know that I'm supposed to get out of my way. I know that I should be doing things. Oh my god. They're gonna make me fight anyway. Throw thumbtacks at them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Kill them. Did you ever get the coffee creamer heater frother? No. That sounds incredibly good. I should do that. It sounds like something that I would really be into. I also like those like the whipped cream that's meant for coffee that you just spray on top of coffee, dude. I just love the sweetness that's on top of the sweet coldness that's on top of the sweet hotness. I mean, I'm an American, so like I have like infinitely more sugar in my system than I should anyway. So like, what's a little bit more, right? So just like the idea of having something that is frothy and sweet and you know, cold and foamy and all these different textures and God, dude, I'm kind of fucking nutting just thinking about it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not that. You know, I'm a simple man. If you want to basically speed run your way into my heart, get me a coffee frother, then you haven't lived either. It's true, I haven't. I don't want to fight anymore. I don't. I just want to get gear for my dude. Can we just agree on that? Can I just have that? I feel like this is more effort that I should need to put in for this. Vulgar. It, you know, sometimes you gotta roll around in the mud a little bit, you know what I mean? Sometimes you gotta get a little bit nasty. I cannot believe I watch you. I would never say such words. Yeah, dude. It has been a while. This is not me goading you, mind you. But it has been a while since you've said something that is just over the top enough for me to time you out for like 10 minutes. It's been a while, actually, since I've timed you out for 2 weeks. Which is normally what I do. I'm probably gonna have to fight one more time. I'm gonna keep Nanba in my squad. I'm basically never touching Sayoko again, if I can help it. Ever. This is where you want to go. I'm probably gonna have to fight at least one person unless I can stay outside their vision cones. Stop. Is this it? No, I have to loop around. Just keep going. Just keep going. Just keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going about your business. I'm gonna have to fight them. They're going down the street that I need to be in. Huh? What? No, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't want to do any side stories. I'm not doing any side stories. There was nothing indicating to me that there was going to be a side story happening. If you like side quests or sub quests in RPGs, I'm happy for you. I'm not going to do them in this. I just want again to find out why my dad shot me. That's all I care about. That's all. That is all I'm concerned with right now. Wonder Gown. This is fine. Tactical vest, sure. Babies. Babies. Stoic Prage now. I'm getting to it, dude. I had to move my ghost energy drink. Red berry flavor. They need to come out with more flavors, okay? That's all I'm saying. As is the case with burgeoning communities, it's perfectly reasonable to believe that Raymond was by himself that day, representing a precious opportunity for viewer engagement. Not 1 minute passed, nay 5, nay 20, nay 30, but 50 Earth minutes passed before Raymond was believed to have been met by a streamer's response. No one knows what happened to Raymond during this time, but were he a mere mortal, it's believed he simply tabbed out and watched old Vine compilations or booted up League of Legends only to get verbally shut on by his own team and unranked by the most toxic late 30-year-olds seen this side of the gamer space. Today, on this holy day of most holy of holy days, we will occasionally break for prayer in the name of Raymond, so he might hear us wherever he is, whatever state he's in. Unlike I heard him when he asked me a question I didn't respond for 50 minutes. Rage Raymond. Rage him.
Hello. Nice room for the
Bridge.
Today we have a
Bridge
G-Li
him.
Pete Rat Gumai Kandai.
Bridge.
G-Li B-Li. Pete Rat Gumai Kandai. It's like it open, so he can.
Yes. Yes, in the name of Raymond, I expose you to this.
Pete Rat, time to come
You must suffer as he did when I did not answer him for an extremely long time over something very basic. Yeah, I'm doing my hair tomorrow. What do you mean you're doing your hair tomorrow?
Be right back.
What do you mean you're doing your hair tomorrow? What do you mean? For who? For me?
Good boy.
Oh, there's a taxi here. I didn't even realize.
Pete Rat on.
Washing it?
I'll be right.
Why?
Good boy. A rat-tat-tat. A rat-tat-tat.
At least they aren't eating the dogs and eating the cats. Yeah. You have the constant plan to not let that happen.
I'm guarding my pizza.
Sorry, every time they launch this thing, I forget. I forget how long it is. It's like 2 minutes long.
A strong beauty core.
It's still super funny to me. I'm gonna admit that to you. Is it the funniest thing imaginable? No. But it does do something for me.
I like my beauty core.
Can I just go to the objective, please? Is this what is happening? Stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry. 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 I know that you probably want to see that. I'm sure that it was going to be super funny and quirky and awesome and high quality, just like the rest of Like a Dragon is. I don't care. I just want to see Why? I just want to know why my adopted dad does not like me
Thank
no
you,
more.
Chairman
That's
Hoshino.
all I care about.
Captain Takabe said it would be okay.
Funniest thing
for
is
us
the
to talk.
Irish driving alert is the advert is the funniest thing ever. I don't know if I could show that.
I already know why you've come.
I mean, I don't think I'm gonna get DMCA'd over it. I don't think I'd actually get in trouble
You've
over
done us a
it.
great service. I would not still
But it's
be
just
leader
it's
of
one of
this
those
clan
things
if it
where it's
weren't
like
for
you show it to like people that you're really
Does that mean
close
the
to,
Seiryu clan's gonna pull through?
and understand like
say
you
for
know
sure
that they have like extremely dark
About 20
humor.
to 30%
Did he try to
of our
shoot you?
men
Yeah, I want to figure out why. Does this
The
reasoning
ones who
matter? Yes.
stayed are grumbling behind
Because
my
up
back.
until like I
And
threw
it's
myself
hard
in
to
jail
blame them.
for him,
They just
right?
found
Or
out
basically
the
to like
Ijincho
save my
standoff
clan.
was all a sham.
And I got a nice
Zhao
letter
told
for
me
him
he's giving up his
from him
position as
saying
the
like,
leader
hey, I
of the
think of you as
Liu
his son.
Songhui is going to lead them.
I think that it's super neat that you're
Yes.
finally getting out of jail. We're gonna celebrate.
You just
And
know
then
everything, huh?
Casca had to
Not
stay in
everything.
for a few more years because he got into
But
a
I'll tell
fight.
you what I do know.
And then when I saw my
Eventually,
adopted
the
dad
Seiryu
again, he
clan
acted like he
will
didn't even
succumb
know
to
me,
the
for
Omi
one.
Alliance.
And then when I did see him face to face, he acknowledged
For
me, but
people
then
who
shot
have
me. I
nowhere
want to know
live
why.
outside the gray zones,
To serve him the duck?
Great Wall of
You serve
Muscle
him the
was
duck.
their only protection. Now it's crumbling. That's a matter of life or death for them.
Who would know?
Already rumors are flying into Jincho's political circles. Rumors that Ogikubo's lost
Serve
his
him the
touch.
cuck.
I'm sure Aoki got those whispers
In the
going.
channel point redeem section, you're gonna
Never
notice
lets
that
a
there's a
good
new
crisis go to
stream,
waste.
a special stream challenge that's there.
Aoki
that you
knows
can
it
mag
would
dump your
destroy
points
the
into
party
if you
it
have an
ever
excess.
revealed their chair, Ogikubo
It is
forged
going to
money for
probably be
years.
one of the most cursed stream
Now
specials that I've
Aoki
ever
can
done
easily blackmail
on the channel.
Ogikubo and force him
It's going to be
step
deeply
down.
unpleasant for everyone involved.
Aoki will become the new party chair.
So yeah, you should fund it.
I don't get it. Why does he want to
Do you
take
not?
Ogikubo's
Do you all not
place
know
so
why the
bad?
duck is important? I do not know why the duck is important.
Party chair manages
I know that it
elections.
was going to
So in that
be
role, Aoki can
Asuka.
nominate anyone he wants.
Asuka and him were gonna
He'll control
go
the
hang
ruling
out over
party.
the duck.
Therefore, he'll control the nation.
We're gonna go
whole
eat duck.
country will be under his thumb.
I'm sure that you're referring to like the
Yes.
very beginning cutscene.
Especially if I'm right about his next move.
You're being
Oh
rated,
my
Ashen One.
god, it is my favorite, and do not hate me if I get this wrong, my favorite trash octopus person. Illis Sailing is another very talented VTuber.
At a time like this, that's
They
insane.
play lots of interesting games. They have a nice
Prime
voice.
Minister,
I recommend
understand
everybody
how you
pay
must
attention
feel,
to them and
being
give them
unable
your
to
credit
rely
card
on
information.
Ogikubo-sensei.
How was your
But honestly,
stream? Welcome in,
I have the
Elaine
power to
Breyer.
support you better than he ever could.
Welcome in,
If an election
everybody.
were held
Prepare to be
today,
boarded.
I could guarantee
Joke's
you
on you.
2/3 of the seats.
I don't know if
Do
you
you
knew
have a
this, but your
solid
invitation
plan
may
for
have been
doing
lost
that?
in the mail.
Yes.
You're pre-invited
I'll
to
send
board.
Bleach Japan to the districts. where the
Okay.
citizens'
All of us
Liberal
are
Party is
that
weakest.
have been here
Bleach
are
Japan
extremely
can
well
influence votes
adjusted
anywhere.
and
They're
non-threatening.
incredibly popular.
And you know when
Plus,
you
they
know
have my
that
endorsement.
they're for realsies when they
A victory
preface
for the party would, of
you coming to
course,
hang out
move
with them
your
that way. Look at the texture on those
personal
vestments.
political goals forward.
Good hunter.
Thank you, Elaine Breyer,
following.
for following. I appreciate it.
Tell
Credit
me,
card information is required.
do you think you have the power to maintain?
I mean, I've already
party
been
stability
banned
right
once on
now? We don't
PlayStation
want it
Network.
breaking up for lack of support.
So like
Ogikubo
you can,
sensei.
but you can. It's
talk that way to
unbanned.
the
So if
house,
you
but
want
not to me.
Illith, you can go onto my PSN account and buy $180 in
Appoint me to
Roblox
party chair and
currency if
hold
you
an
really
election.
want to. Whatever
If
makes
you
you
don't,
happy.
I'll be
To be
forced to
honest
make
with you.
public the nature of Ogikubo
For those of you that have stuck around, I am Pro Stoic. I'm a self-help life advice variety VTuber. Occasionally, or at like a channel redemption, I will offer random self-help life advice based off of the ancient Greco-Roman philosophy that I've been
If age is
practicing
what you
steadily
want,
for 10 years
start
and
digging
probably
some
for the
old
rest of my
philosophy
life.
Can stop me. That is, if you think you can find one. Anyone
And I
in
play
particular
variety
come to
games,
mind?
like Yakuza Like a Dragon, which we're like chapter 10 out of 15 on. I don't have a niche genre. I don't have a particular series or franchise of game that I focus on.
Aoki's scheme
I
to
used to be a
destroy
Final
the Great
Fantasy
Wall
11
worked.
private
Now he's
server
got
streamer,
Mabuchi and the Omi at his command.
but then something called the clappening happened, and now
So much
I'm
power,
full on variety
vested in
streaming.
just one
I'm
man.
basically aloft.
It had
I am
to be
on a
Masato
boat
Arakawa.
myself, drifting in a sea of other opportunities. Just trying to make my way downtown. And I'm homebound. Making my way downtown, walking fast, talking fast, and I'm homebound.
It was pure coincidence that
Oh my god, let's go. I'm searching, but I've loved what I've seen of the Yakuza games.
You agree?
Full disclosure, I have not played any of the mainline ones.
One thing I don't believe is
the only reason that I'm playing this one currently is because it's like an offshoot. Because I have what the gamer doctors have referred to as sequelitis, which means that if I'm gonna play a franchise, I feel honor bound to play it from the very first game all the way up to whatever the latest one is out. So there's a huge risk that if I was to actually start with Yakuza Kiwami, I'm essentially dedicating my channel to being a Yakuza channel until all of them are done. Marathon franchises with me, Stoic, is fun. I thought about it. But that's like if for some reason, and I don't do things for viewership alone. I take it into consideration. If I want to play something, I will play it. I don't worry about the numbers to the best of my ability. I don't worry about numbers going up and down. The line is going to ultimately do what it wants, with or without me doing my best or me acting in good faith, right? But I also enjoy being able to pivot, and it is rough for the people that, like, if I'm not enjoying something, I always give the reservation clause at the beginning of a new game. Like, I reserve the right, if I'm not interested in this, to pivot away. And with most games, I think that is easier for people to choke down. For games that are like long-form JRPGs, it's harder because, you know, there's going to be people who are super into that playthrough.
Well, that's a long story.
It's like it's a cost-benefit analysis thing for me.
Aeon Tower.
It's only like 12 games. Play a good game. Like what? What would you consider to be a good game, Franny? Doom? Because I already took that from you. Honestly, not a bad pull though. Yakuza 0 is a good time. I know that all the Yakuza games are super good. It's on my bucket list to actually like do my due diligence and play through games that I know are good for their own sake. And Yakuza is on that list. That's what they want you to do? What is the badge next to your name? Shut up, Franny. Franny, shut up. Franny, they've been in here for like 2 seconds. Franny, shut your hot wet mouth. Now. No. He knows what it means. There's not a soul alive that isn't aware of what an Amazon Prime subscription is. Maybe grandmas that are like, "Oh, Sonny, I've heard that I get some sort of like subscription on something that's like called Twatch or something, like TikTwatch, I think it's called. Can you help me understand what that is, and also help me figure out how to call my son on this new timey phone that I got?" They're asking, tell him he does this. I'm not gonna do it. You do it. You tell him. You came character Pokemon. Elaine, I can't help but notice that you have a crown next to your name. That crown means that you have subscribed to Amazon Prime at least once before, or currently are on a free trial. If you meet the requirements, it means that you have an Amazon Prime subscription that is free to give to anyone. At no cost to you, you can support your favorite streamer, whether it be Illith Sailing, whether it be OMG Level Up, whether it be me, whether it be It's Franny B, anybody that you want to give like a little bit of an up nod to, and a little bit of spending cash for like a coffee maybe, you could do it for free. It's already built into the cost of your Amazon Prime subscription. Yeah, I know, dude. I know you wanted me to say it. You wanted me to say it just to say it because you like it. Because people have this idea that I have a really nice voice, and they want to hear me say it. They want to hear me say things with my voice out loud. It's wild. Gotta say, Kasuga, you hungry? Well, sure, I'm always willing to eat, then I'll let you have this. That's almost verbatim what It's for Any Piece says. I've heard it so many fucking times. It's for Any B and I have basically like the same brain at this point, where I think that it's safe to say that he'll say something, or I'll say something, and then the other person just starts saying it of their own volition without either of us being like super aware of how it started. Like the true thing, I don't know if I think that he started it, but now I'm not sure. And I think Shumi unironically did it once. I actually had no idea it was for Prime, even though I know I have Prime sub. Okay, well that validates the shit out of Franny, and now he's gonna say it twice as much. I'm not gardening. I'm not gardening. Stop. I just wanted to talk to you for food. Let me talk to you for food. I'm also not doing karaoke. Sorry, it's just not gonna go down. It just ain't going down like that. I just ain't doing it. I thought you were selling me food. Why do you have a food icon if you're not gonna actually let me get food here?
Welcome.
Stop. Nice. No, I want to talk to the lady. Is the lady give me food?
I'm Ichiban. If you're so
Yeah. Yeah. No, okay. You don't do food. The icon was lying to me. Let me out. Oh, I have to talk to him, of course.
Listen.
I just wanted to believe it meant I was a princess. You are a princess. Also, just for the future, you can change the icon if you want. Like, depending on certain conditions. I don't know if you've met any of them, but for example, you can change it to like the wolf icon, that not like a literal wolf icon, but like the headpiece from Elden Ring. Okay. Like if you went to TwitchCon, you could like swap it to the TwitchCon thing and recommend it if you want to hear me do that bit. Is Friday night at karaoke? Maybe. I should probably finish Baldur's Gate 3 at some point. You and me both, dude. Hmm? I'm certain that I am the only person on the planet that is still in map 1 of Act 1 in Baldur's Gate 3.
Yo.
I've seen the second map. That's it. I've seen the second map, and I interacted with one NPC and then got extremely annoyed that if you do or say certain things to them without realizing it, that they shut you out of what is like one of the only shopkeepers that you find on that map early on. Okay. You want me to just go all the way down? I mean, it's coming up on that time, chat. If you've enjoyed this, make sure that you follow. It helps me out a lot more than you might expect. If you like this a ton, consider subscribing. It gets you ad-free viewing and a ton more emotes and helps me out. Every single dollar goes back into the channel in some way. Currently, it's helping to pay off this freaking iPhone 13 that I'm using to capture my mouth movements more accurately. The next stream is going to be a big one tomorrow. It's going to be a diplomacy is not an option as part of like a free key sponsorship thing that I got. And then we're going to chase it immediately with Space Marines 2 with its Franny B and Sleep Monster. And then possibly, don't quote me on this, maybe Shumi will do something afterward. I'm not sure. I'll have to see what she wants to do. But yeah, I will see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard, regional equivalent. Let's find somebody to rage you guys out to. Please not the Sotat. That's so sweet. Yeah. I didn't know that you stream. Do you stream? Do you stream? I'm investigating. Pretty profile. Pretty profile picture. You stream? I'm looking. You do stream. We will watch your career with great interest. You have a very pretty model. What the fuck? Hang on. We're gonna watch you in 4K. Give me a second.
This is a completely different character.
I'm looking respectfully.
Don't. This is my character.
Oh no. No, yes, it's happening. Yes, it's happening.
Okay, let me see if I can.
The server is currently congested. Top tier Final Fantasy 14
also,
gameplay that you can expect from it. Have the population issues calmed down at all? I remember the servers being so full that they actually pulled it from sale.
Okay, yeah, I had to zoom it in because of the other game.
We're gonna scoot it forward a little bit.
I actually, I love that I can put windows here and get away with it. Top Hat, welcome
house.
in. Hello.
10 out of 10 voice. I will look forward to your streams. Let us park it there. .tv. Let's see. We rated Cliff yesterday. We rated Glitch semi recently. It's Leo T is streaming. Welcome in, Alyssa, Sheeta. Listen, we're gonna raid out in a moment, but I love that you're here. Alyssa is a super nice individual that runs charities, helps support charity stuff. Very nice to listen to. Was last playing TCG Simulator. It's been a while since we rated It's Leo T, so let's do that. It's Leo T is a tea lion VTuber that knows a lot about and enjoys tea. Has a super cute voice. And she's playing Lobotomy Corporation, which she's about 80,000 times more proficient than me at. Y'all are so sweet. It's just how we roll here. I don't know how or why, but my community just lives and breathes being wholesome and supportive. They just love it. They fucking love it. Fuck you, except for Franny, but you know, that's why I put him in the dirty room. I ain't wholesome. You are. You might not think that you are. I'm here. What I miss, we're gonna be rating out. I want some whole. Yeah, okay. I'm not wholesome. Listen, you are though. Y'all are just like the bee's knees. You know that? You know that, chat? I will see you tomorrow, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard. Be there or be square if you can risk such a thing. And I will see you for Diplomacy is Not an Option into Space Marines 2. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, bye. It was nice to meet you, Elaine Breyer. And thank you for the raid. Thank you for the raid, Elith. Thank you. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.